PGA Tour and maybe one day the Tampa Bay Rays. The question is, well, don't forget to go to dreamfindershomes.com. You can lock in at a 4.99 fixed interest rate right now on select move-in ready homes in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Thank you.
It's early. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Throughout Jacksonville, Florida, just go to dreamfindershomes.com. Tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you. So, and again, this is from me, but it's been interesting. I think I did pretty well on this. Who is considered to be the greatest wrestler of all time? And I got 4 names.
Okay.
So I'm pretty.
Right.
I didn't get a ton of pushback on this.
Okay.
Which I normally do when I do.
Yeah, you're stepping
like
out of your lane a little bit.
And also, there's more than 4 that you could put in there. There's, 8.
Okay.
So
sure.
But I think I did pretty well on this one. So
okay.
And it's Hulk.
It'd be interesting to see what my 4 would be. I would put Hulk. Let me give. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Andre the Giant, you put in there?
Nope. I put Ric Flair in there.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I put The Rock in there.
Oh yeah.
And then I put Stone Cold Steve in there.
Yeah, that's a good list.
Yeah.
You got some heavy hitters in there.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Now
there's some old school guys if you're doing that.
There was one I wanted to put in there.
Let me ask you if I know who it is. Is it from your Northeastern roots?
No.
Okay, never mind.
This is a national. And I'm
Goldberg?
No, I thought of him,
He was big for a while. He didn't
The
last.
Stinger.
No.
Oh.
John Cena.
Yeah, I don't know how
It's not thought of.
active. Yeah, he just more dabbled, I think.
Is that what it is?
No, that's not fair. I don't want to get at. I don't know, but I don't.
I just feel like he's just a little too new.
Yeah, he's not as.
But he's a big boy.
I'll give you an old school name, Hick.
Yeah.
From up in the old Madison Square Garden days. Bruno Sammartino. Do you know that name?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, okay.
But those guys aren't getting in the
No.
top.
I like that list. That's a tough one between. You say it's a runaway leader, huh?
Yeah.
Based on where we are, I'm gonna go Ric Flair.
Yeah, Hulk.
It is Hulk. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
To me, it's those. Is it those two?
Well,
or is The Rock ahead of
Stone
Ric
Cold is 1% behind. We have almost 400.
Those are all compelling, dudes.
Hulk has 49, Rick has 21, Stone Cold has 20, and The Rock has only 10.
Huh.
All of those are some bad boys when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah. Andre the Giant was another guy.
They'll fight you for that. Yeah, Andre the Giant
got a lot of mention.
I would put him in there, but again, that's old school.
Yeah. And
you know who Andre the Giant is? You ever heard of him? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's, like I said, you can come up with a bunch of guys. Ultimately, I think I zeroed in pretty good on.
Yeah, I like that.
But
Hulk just 71 though.
Yeah.
To your point.
Yeah.
All right. Fridays we talk a little fishing.
Yes.
You know that on the step-in days.
You got
including
that.
just last week.
I talked to Captain Kevin last week.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I asked him the pertinent questions.
Okay, good.
We talked
about the fishery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water temp. Do a little water temp.
Water temp's been cooler of
Yes,
late.
it has. Yeah.
We talk anglers.
Upwelling. Got a little upwelling.
Yeah, I got some upswelling.
Sure. Welling. Yeah.
Welling.
Yeah.
And we you know what we talked about? We talked about
about the British Open, I bet.
No, we got political.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Because I didn't
snapper season or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Scum.
I didn't understand how everybody. I knew like 3 people went.
Yeah.
A red snapper, is that correct?
Yeah.
Red snapper fishing on the 1 day or 2 days that you
really
can do
dumb.
it. And every time I watch them do it, I got pictures of all these guys with all their big giant fish.
Yes, it's easy.
They're plentiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't to the point that you can't. He probably talking about you can't get a bait down to the other fish because there are so many of those.
Yeah. So anyway,
it's government overreach, Chick.
Apparently so.
Yes.
Apparently.
Stifles you.
But anyway, that's where we were at, and so I'll let you handle.
Yeah, we'll just
the pertinent questions.
Well, today's
I'm going to go rip a dart.
Okay. I'm glad you're here with me though because I ended up losing the bait bet. I had a 2-0 lead and I lost the last 3, man. Last week's a perfect example. I had the first pick. I didn't take Scotty. I was mad at him. I went Rory. But like Birds for the Tour, I didn't have the opportunity. I took Scotty because I had to take him.
I pulled one of the great moves ever in the golf bets. You do the bait bet. I do a bet with my buddy.
Did you end up winning the big tomahawk, whatever you call it?
I got the dinner. I got the free dinner because
boy, look at that.
I owned the first pick. And I said to my buddy, I said, CT, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the first pick, and I'll take the next 2. And CT said, good, okay. And CT promptly picked Rory.
Ooh, yes, that's what I did.
As did Stuart Moore.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
And we all learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah.
Don't bet against Shefflin.
No, ever again.
Yep.
The talents, never mind whatever his motivations or fulfillments are. When it comes to teeing it up for those 4 days, he going to beat them most of the time. It sort of feels like that. Anyway, Captain Kevin Moore, it's a GFL Friday, and we are live at the Miller Electric Center where the Jags training camp will roll on today. We got a nice lineup of guests for you. We've got head coach Liam Coen. We got Tony Boselli. The big fella's going to sit down with us at some point of the morning. I believe Foyer Oluokun perhaps scheduled among the player side as well. So good day for you to be up and at 'em with us. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Bringing the thunder.
An all outlet. They hit him as he lets it go. The ball comes out.
1010XL.
The Jags are going to run it into the end zone.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Touchdown for Jacksonville.
Looking for summer fun the whole family can enjoy? Check out Wick, a candle bar. Make your own custom candles and body care products in store at Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
At JEA, we're committed to keeping our community storm ready all year long. We continue to invest in our electric, water, and wastewater systems to make them more storm resistant. Our crews trim trees to help keep power lines clear from falling debris. Plus, our outage map and My JEA app make it easier than ever to report and track outages. Whatever storm season brings, we're ready to respond, restore, and keep you informed every step of the way. Learn more about our efforts and how you can prepare at jea.com/storm.
Sometimes you agree with him, sometimes you don't.
On the runway, I'm coming in hot.
CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco joins the Frangie Show Friday afternoons on 1010XL. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Hey poker fans, summer's heating up at Best Bet with the Summer Swing Tournament Series this August. There's 3 events, 3 locations, Orange Park, St. Augustine, and Jacksonville, and $550,000 in guarantees. It runs August 14th through September 1st with buy-ins from $200 to $1,000. There's something for everyone. Get in the game and swing into summer at Best Bet. For schedules and satellites, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
All right, sports fans, Hicken here. Let's talk skin. Me, myself, and I, and Beaches Dermatology, are reminding you all, man, wear that sunscreen, right? Got to wear the sunscreen. Why? Because you're outside all the time in this great state of ours that has and is the Sunshine State. So if you're an active parent hanging at the fields in your boat to fish, you like to chill at the beach, wear sunscreen. Because if you don't, there can be some ramifications, short and long term. Skin cancer is not something you want to deal with. So when grabbing the clubs for your tea time, you're gassing up the boat, you're grabbing the chairs for your kids' game, make sure to bring the screen. And if you have any concerns on your body right now, go see my friends, Doctors Boudreaux and Metz, the best in the business at Beaches Dermatology. By the way, they've been taking care of me for decades now. Give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
What's happening, folks? It's your main man E.T. here for Twin Peaks, which happens to be the best in the game, by the way. Here, your favorite drops are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And it's bigger game days, and it's bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch? Every day, from lunch to late at night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar. Hit a home run for happy hour and ask your Twin Peaks girl about local specials on drafts, cocktail shots, and more. And don't forget to tell them E.T. sent you.
XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line.
Hello.
Your floor's missing piece. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. You dream it, we build it. On 1010XL.
Well, there's an old saying, you go with your head or you go with your heart. I mean, anybody's golf head knows what the first pick in any lineup should or would be. But my heart, after those comments from Scotty Scheffler last week, I just couldn't pull the trigger. So Captain Kev, like any good captain would, he put it right on the hook. And somehow I've blown the bait bet from up 2-0. I lose 3-2.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that's what happened to you last year. I think you were up 2-0, and then you lost 3-2.
Yep. I got all cocky. And
so did I. Yeah, wondering how much. At one point, I asked Kevin if he was opening a mini mart for me.
But, by the way, I have to throw this in before, all right? Dan, you told me.
He's walked off. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. No. How can you not put Dusty Rhodes on your list?
Oh, that's good. Hey, Hick. We got some wrestling pushback.
Yeah.
From Cat and Kev. Did you hear this name? Did anybody throw this? What about Dusty Rhodes? That's a big one. Here in the South especially. That's a question that if you ask, like, in just the Southeast, you'd have some different answers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I believe that. Dusty Rhodes, though. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes, the American dream.
Yeah, I mean, he was before Hawk.
Yeah, I got him, Kev. It was, it's tough. It's tough to find those four. I got Triple H. I got, there's all kinds of names that were being mentioned to me. So, I'm not, like I said, I'm not as versed.
It's almost hard. It's like it's almost if you're comparing people for the Hall of Fame. But there were some really compelling wrestlers during the Hulk Hogan era that had their moment. Macho Man Savage, and but that whole era was just dominated by Hulk and his presence. Really, you can't hardly consider that. But at that same time, Dusty Rhodes that's legit though. I might slide him in on four.
I was listening to the list. I'm going, come on. I mean, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
He was the best. And by the way, kind of going back to the golf, Jeff, it was funny. I was listening to you and Dan, and when you started talking about the interview with Scotty, and you were so upset about it, and I totally set the hook. Right then, I was like, "Oh, he's going to take Rory."
You know me well, friend. You know me well. Yeah,
absolutely. I that's when I sent that text to you. Said, "All right, you got first pick," and I knew it was coming.
You did. You so and so. You. All right. How's the fishing?
So I fished on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday was okay. Wednesday was absolutely dead. The water temperature was still cold. Yesterday, completely different. I mean, we've had 2 days now of southeast wind, and it has turned this water over drastically. It was 82.5 yesterday.
From what?
Up from 75.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's big.
Yeah, I mean, literally almost overnight. And when you stuck your hands in the live well yesterday to get a bait, it was hot. Literally, the water. I haven't felt that.
Hadn't been that way in a while.
It has not. And
was that the most prolonged upwelling thermoclinic? I can't remember one lasting. That thing lasted 6 weeks. It feels like
it did. It absolutely did. I mean, it was. We went from some of the most incredible fishing to the worst overnight, and so it was. We caught kings on the beach yesterday. We caught big jacks. I talked to Captain Kirk Waltz, and he said that they had a hell of a bite of kings on the beach around Mayport. So it's going to be an awesome weekend. It looks like the weather's going to be perfect. They're calling for southwest at 5, and the ocean has been so spectacular. When you get that cold water like that and a little bit of a breeze, when you're off the beach, it it is magnificent.
Yeah.
Then
You're
you
gonna
have
miss
to come
that.
inshore, and it's like, oh my God, it's terrible.
Yeah. You're going to miss having that little air conditioning out there.
Yes, August is going to be brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
it's August, the dog days. I mean, looking at the extended forecast, it looks like it's just going to be hot. So,
Kevin, do they eat Jack?
Good.
Jack Crevalle, do they eat? Is it edible?
No,
It's not, is it? Yeah.
I have seen them for sale at like Safe Harbor Seafood, and then I've had a couple customers of mine try it and said it's just like terrible.
Yeah, that's what I've never kept one. I've always
tried
heard that.
it in chowder. And, I mean, they tried every way to disguise it.
I thought maybe fish dip might be the only thing you could do with it.
Yeah, and I've never heard of anybody. And by the way, when you cut it, it's blood red. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't need. I withdraw the question.
Yeah. No, it's a good question because you know, I mean, just like the other this weekend,
they're caught a lot.
What's that?
They're caught a lot. I mean, it's a very common fish to catch, and if you're not catching anything else, I can see how you would desperately want it to be tasty.
Here's my saying. On the 8th day, God created Jack Crevalles for charter captains. It's the greatest charter fish there is.
Yeah, good fight, good size.
It's 30 to 40 minutes, okay?
Yeah,
and it's all you got to catch one, and then they take great pictures, you know. And
yeah.
I caught one yesterday, and it was a 40-minute fight, you know.
Yeah,
and the guy was tickled pink, and I was too. I love catching them. I think they're great, you know. I mean, I don't keep very many fish anyway, so this is just another good fish to catch as a charter captain.
Yep. All right. Outdoor show tomorrow.
Outdoor show tomorrow. Yeah, we'll all be there. It should be a lot of fun. We should.
Well, I'll see if I can find a nice cold 6-pack of bait.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's the greatest comeback ever. So
yeah. Well, let's settle down. Since last year, you mean?
Atta baby, Kevin.
All right, Kev. Appreciate you, my man. Have a good weekend.
Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hi, bro.
All right, there he goes. That's Captain Kevin Favor. He's catching all the fish out there, but he'll leave a few for you. We're down here at the Miller Electric Center. The sun coming up. Hick, right now, the big question is a huge question, too.
Uh-huh.
The sun rises in the east.
Yeah.
You know which direction that is, right? That direction. Right?
It's over there?
Yeah, right? East is that way. Sure it is. I was about to give you a tutorial on geography, and then I got turned around myself. Yeah, east is back that way. So, yeah, we're going to be blocked from the sun. That was the big question.
That's perfect.
Yeah, right? This stadium's going to hit it for just about the entirety of the
show
proceedings. Right? Or is it, yeah, that's east, right?
Yoda? East is to the beach.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm turned around.
It is, amazing all the work that they're getting done around here. If you haven't been downtown in a while, and around the stadium, and give them credit because they got a plan, obviously, and they're jumping into it. And then, of course, you got the Four Seasons and such over here getting built, and they're starting to raise up into the sky. So a lot of good things happening downtown, man. It's pretty cool stuff. And then a couple years from now, we'll have a beautiful new stadium, and it's gonna be outstanding. So. Pardon our dust.
Well, I mean, if you remember, it'll be even more pronounced. Mm-hmm. But just consider the improvement of like what this training camp facility was then and what it is now.
Oh,
right.
The Miller Electric Center.
It's top notch. It's like a little stadium in here, right?
Yeah.
And with all the amenities, and so it's going to be that same upgrade for the Papa over there for the big house.
Yes.
And yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have to live through a little bit first. Go through a little bit of hardships, including a season away from home.
Yep. That's okay. It'll just be one season, and that's where we'll be. So we'll do this. We'll grab a break. We'll come back.
Yeah. Did you see this story out of Gainesville in the 7'9" center?
What, Ryu?
Have you? Yeah.
What
have you seen this story?
Olivier? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I got a good one when we come back.
All right, good.
Yeah, it's just Amish.
All
right, we're live at the Miller Electric Center. Jags training camp continues. We'll have head coach Liam Coen and more live with us this morning. So thanks for being up and at 'em with us. It's GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, former Jags middle linebacker Tom McManus brings some grit to the ladies of helmets and heels.
You do it as tough as it is possible to do.
Catch the new look helmets and heels afternoons 2 to 4.
And you do that in all things.
On 1010XL.
This is Brent Musburger's VSIN Action Update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
NASCAR tonight, the Truck Series at Lucas Oil Raceway, Indianapolis. Ty Majeski and Corey Heim are the plus 240 co-favorites. Kyle Larson plus 135 to win tomorrow's Xfinity Series. Pennzoil 250 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And Larson and Denny Hamlin, the 5-1 co-favorites to win the Cup race on Sunday, the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. PGA Tour, the 3M Open, Adam Svensson with a course record 60. He's a first-round leader at 11 under par and 11-1 to win it. Braves at $1.42 dog at the Texas Rangers today. The Rays at $1.26 road favorite at the Reds. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
When your plumbing backs up, your septic's acting shady, or your AC quits on a 95-degree day, who are you going to call? Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Don't take just our word for it. Here's what real customers are saying about their experience with our company.
Megan in the office was so helpful and polite. Scheduling was easy, and the tech showed up right on time.
From plumbing and septic to air conditioning, we do it all. Call 904-862-6769 or online at duckduckrooter.com. When you're stuck, call the Duck.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Santa Claus normally avoids Florida this time of year, but not this year. Christmas in July is happening right now at Beard's Diamonds. Get up to 40% off now through July 27th. Beard's showcases are stocked with all new fashion jewelry, exquisite colored gemstone pieces, and the best selection of diamonds in North Florida. Rounds, emerald cuts, princess cuts, cushion cuts, ovals, from a half carat to 10 carats and more. Come and find the perfect engagement ring now at Beard's and save up to 40%. Beard's Diamonds at the shops at Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
I'm Hammer and Hayes Carline, and I've been known to drop an opinion like a 2-ton hammer. Weekdays on The Frangie Show.
Hammer Time with Hayes on 1010XL. Driven by Kia on Atlantic. Check us out at KiaOnAtlantic.com.
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
At Tucker Equipment Rental in Neptune Beach, you just don't rent quality machines, you rent quality customer service. Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Dave. Tucker Equipment Rental has been supplying Jacksonville with equipment and event rental for over 50 years.
From commercial and homeowner projects, we've got what you need: lifts, dirt equipment, and landscape equipment.
And don't forget about event rentals, from festivals to weddings to backyard barbecues.
Local, knowledgeable, and always ready to help.
Tucker Equipment Rentals.
You need it, we've got it, come see us.
Joe C. for CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. There's nothing like the ambiance of a custom-built fireplace. The team at CSS can design and install the perfect setup, including wood, gas, and electric models, whether you want the elegance of an indoor fireplace or the warmth of an outdoor fire pit. You dream it, they build it. Visit their showroom or online at cssfireplaces.com.
You dream it, we build it. CSS.
It's a battle for the playoffs as your Sharks take the field this Saturday. Kickoff at 7. Tickets start at just $15. Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Try the new 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card. All for only $100. Get tickets at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700.
Prosser here. Ask about the Sharks 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card, all for only $100. It's Military Appreciation Night, presented by True Vet Solutions. All current and former military can purchase a special buy one, get one free ticket deal. Join us on the field after the game for a jersey auction and autograph session, sponsored by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectible. Tickets start at just $15. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700.
Looking for a great place to enjoy some craft creations and soak up some scenery? Fernandina's Mocama Beer Company is a must-see and must-try. Nassau County knows it. Visitors need to find out about it. Mocama means near the big water where the sun is born. And if you visit their tap room in Fernandina Beach, you'll see how they've mastered equal parts precision and art in creating great flavors from IPAs to Pilsners, lagers, and sours, plus plenty more. Mocama.com, Mocama Beer Company. Start an adventure and find them in Fernandina.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, back here on the drill. We got a football fix coming up. We're live at the Miller Electric Center. You know, Hick, it's amazing how much facilities and training and nutrition and have just boomed since the Jags first came here 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you think back to just a basically constructed concrete stadium with a couple of practice fields. I mean, it was, you know, it was cool that you had practice field right next to your stadium. Right. With just those 2 or 3 outdoor practice fields, which were where, I guess, Daly's place is now.
Right.
You know, to see this and just, you know, how much it's everything has improved. The entire experience has improved. And along with it, I guess, a little higher price tag on all these things we enjoy. All right. Yeah, I asked you going to break if you saw this story. I had to check the byline. At first, I thought it might be an April Fool's.
The only thing out of Gainesville that I saw yesterday was that they had at Spurrier's, James Bates does a framed caricature of every coach who has won a natty at Florida.
Okay.
And so
is he an artist?
James Bates, yes.
Oh.
So he does great work.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're sort of like caricatures. It's his way of doing it, but they're
like
cool.
when you go to an amusement park and they draw. Yeah.
So they have a room of champions at the restaurant where they put up, and it's any sport. And he's done it, and they did the Todd Golden unveiling last night.
Okay.
But that's the only thing I saw from Gator.
I think maybe that's where Golden made these comments.
Okay.
The story is around the world's tallest teen, 7'9" center Olivier Rioux.
Mm-hmm.
He played on the Canada under-19 games this summer,
Yes.
so he's trying to develop his game. It's still considered to be a work in progress. I would doubt that he gets playing time this year.
Mm-hmm.
But he's awful tall.
Very tall.
So the boys over in the football office, as they're prone to do, got to thinking, what if we put a football pads on this dude and stood him in the center of the line and have him be a designated, extra point blocker?
Yeah.
So, a little bit earlier this summer, recently, Ryu worked out for the Gators football team. Donned an orange helmet, took snaps on special teams with Florida assistant coaches, hoping his massive wingspan might be a difference maker when it comes to blocking field goals and extra points.
Yeah.
Gator basketball coach Todd Golden, I like the idea, he said during an event last night. I give him credit for trying it.
Did it work?
There was one issue.
Didn't work.
The 305-pound Ryu has an 11-inch vertical. So even with his extra long reach, he wasn't able to block any kicks during the workout.
Dang it.
They were a little disappointed, Golden said. He can now stick to his full-time.
Ollie, jump. I am coach.
His full-time gig. After redshirting as a true freshman last year, he might get on the court in some limited capacity this fall, unlikely to play much. He has considered him already for guarding inbound passes. That might be something that you see in some specialized.
He's going to get some time this year where the fans start chanting his name and at the end of the games, things of that nature.
Sure.
Yeah.
He also, at the SEC tournament, I remember seeing the fun. Everyone got up on the ladder to clip the net. He could just stand there, reach up, and clip it.
Yeah.
He is into the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest teenager of all time.
Hey, so he's got some good things working for him.
All right, Fire the Bandy. We got a football fix. Let's go through some NFL news and notes. And camps are underway now, I guess, just about everywhere. Is there one more still that was to come? I think it was 31 at least of the 32. Lots of storylines percolating in a lot of different places. Aaron Rodgers says that, there are 10 to 12 teams that hope they can win the Super Bowl. There's really only 4 to 6 probably that can win the Super Bowl, and we here in Pittsburgh, the Steelers, we are one of those teams.
Okay.
Where are you on the Steelers with Rodgers and Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith and others? They're going to have a transition in the backfield. Najee Harris is gone. He's off to the Chargers. Back up, Terry.
Aaron threw a pick on his first pass in practice, so. He said he was glad to get it out of the way. I don't know, man. That's a fascinating team to watch. And if anybody can keep the fellas together, it's probably Tomlin. But we'll see. I don't know. It's a tough division, man. But Cincinnati's got issues of their own. Cleveland's going to be terrible. So really, it's Baltimore. And if you can beat Cincinnati, you got a real shot at making the postseason if you're Pittsburgh, I think.
I'm surprised there aren't more of these types of situations around the league, or maybe they are, and if it doesn't involve, a bigger name player, they aren't as publicized. But you see what's going on with the Raiders and Christian Wilkins?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the Raiders are releasing Christian Wilkins. Wilkins now immediately through the NFLPA is filing a grievance. His contract terminated while he's still recovering from a Jones fracture. He suffered that in his left foot last October, but it's because of how Wilkins has treated the rehab from his injury.
Well, it came down to one side wanted him to have surgery, and he didn't want to, or vice versa, and that was a big issue. And so, yes, they cut him, and they're going to say, we don't owe you the $35 million guaranteed. He's filed a grievance, and we'll see what happens.
And again, that's a tough one. When you factor in the injury, too.
But if you get his foot healthy, I'll be glad to take him here.
Sure. It's just an odd way for it to. The Raiders better be accurate in their portrayal that he's not done enough, because that's the implication.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
And that he's not put in the work on the rehab, and we've experienced that around here. Dante Fowler Jr. famously, Tom Coughlin just started finding him because he wouldn't go to rehab, and so they get a little bit handcuffed, these coaches.
Yeah.
I think. I love these lists of most under pressure.
Yeah.
Another one came out yesterday, 15, and this is your NFL players, coaches, and GMs most under pressure in 20.
I saw the list. Everybody's under pressure in the NFL. So.
Well, that's a good point.
But it's interesting.
Well, there are a few names on here that I thought I thought Evan Ingram on the list was weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Evan Ingram kind of got his chance to show everyone what he could be. He did it here in Jacksonville. He's gone off to Denver. It doesn't feel like he's going to be a lightning rod out in Denver at all, does it?
No. Did they break the bank to pay him? No. I mean, that would be I don't know how he came up with that one. But that's interesting.
I'm scrolling. It might make Daniel, who we talked about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Right, with the Dolphins, right? Whether it's hot seat or Anthony Richardson's on this list. That makes total sense. You can't sit and wait forever. Here's what they write about the former Jaguar Evan Ingram. Mm-hmm. If you think the NFL is loath to pay players over 30 at key positions, just wait for positions on the bottom of the spectrum. Tight end is the spot in which players often struggle to make an impact as they pass 30, either by slowing down or staying on the field. When they do, they have an exceptional season, as Zach Ertz did with Washington in 2024. Veterans often struggle to parlay their performances with multi-year guarantees. One of the few potential exceptions might pop up in 25. Entering age 30, Ingram is joining the best situation of his career. This hurts. Having toiled with the Giants and Jaguars, he's joining a Denver team coming off a playoff berth. Well, I would remind Bill Barnwell that's the exact situation he was in here in 2023.
Yeah.
But paired now with Bo Nix, He might end up with the best quarterback he's ever caught passes from, but I'm still holding out hope for Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. There are plenty of other options in Denver, but outside of Cortland Sutton, none of them is surefire bet to lock up target share. So, anyway.
I wish him well.
I certainly do. I don't, again, it's hard to necessarily agree with that designation. There are some interesting stories. At some point, one of these teams that we've seen consistently compete and contend is going to fall back. Like, they run like the Saints forever did, and then it just transitioned out, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
Are there still, if you think about the AFC and their team's getting better, wouldn't you still be willing to bet a lot of money on Ravens, Bills, Chiefs versus the field in the AFC?
Yes.
To win the AFC and go to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Hasn't it been that way now for 3 or 4 years? We try and put the Bengals in there, and then they fail to make the playoffs.
Yes.
And the Bengals, even though they've been up and down and inconsistent, they almost feel 3B to me.
Yes.
If they can, piece it together and put it together right. I'm with you.
What team will jump up and compete with those guys?
Like who's
Broncos,
Chargers. The Texans like to hope they've got top end talent, but the depth, and they got issues at O-line and other places. And C.J. Stroud is far from the.
Is there another team in the East? Could the Patriots?
Could they with Vrabel and if Drake May hits?
Drake May hits.
Yeah.
Maybe. So we'll see. My only, and this is from the college game, but I want to get this out. This Nico cat from
now saying it was about a homecoming.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I don't speak on money matters. I'm just here for ball and school.
Just stop.
What are we doing? Hey Nico, this is the Live Tour. Meet these guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. You're allowed to do that. Just go do it. You think it's by the way. That's a whisper in the wind.
Yeah.
Maybe that hits home out there and then makes them go, yay. But anywhere else in the country, we know how that went down. That's for sure. All right, that's Football Fix. It's brought to you by our friends across the street, the Jacksonville Sharks. They're home this weekend in the Tank, and you can get tickets. Go to jacksharks.com. And by the home course, the Jewett Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. Boy, I drive by it every day, man. It's just nothing makes you want to play golf by it than looking right at the golf course.
Yeah.
And just go online and check them out at Jewett Creek Golf. And we'll come back with more. The party gets started. From the football side, the Jags will be on the field at 8:30. We're scheduled to visit with head coach Liam Coen at 7:30. Foyer Oluokun when we come back. Tony Boselli a little bit later this morning. Jags football 2025 is kicked off, and we're here for it. Back with more next. It's a GFL Friday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I'm the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly, on the home of the Gators, 1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Here's Linda Beaver.
The dog days of summer are here, and so are the hottest deals of the year. Whether you're hauling down the street, cruising on the beach, or just escaping the heat, we have the ride you're looking for and the wow you experience you deserve. Save big on select models with sizzling summer savings, low financing, and limited time bonus cash on all trades. So don't sweat it. Come beat the heat at Beaver Automotive, where the summer deals will wow you.
Hey, Hickett here. Think you got the ugliest garage floor on the First Coast? Your garage a crack-stained hot mess? Hold on to your squeegee. Checkmate Coatings is hunting for the worst garage floor out there. And the winner gets a free garage coating makeover. Whoa! Take 10 seconds. Snap a pic of that garage eyesore. Register at checkmatecoatings.com/contest for a chance to win a free floor coating. It's easy. Just snap a quick pic and enter for a chance to win at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
Let me get this thing unwrapped here. Duval!
Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Daily Stash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, like me. I'm sure there's a Daily Stash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course.
Oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Daily Stash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Daily Stash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
1010XL is excited to support an evening of all-star fun as comedian David Spade joins MC and Gator basketball great Patrick Young to induct Olympic swimmers Nancy Hogshead and Ryan Murphy, golf legend Jim Furyk, and the iconic Lizard King into the Sawyer Sports Foundation's Jacksonville Sports Hall of Fame, presented by the Nimnick family of dealerships. Saturday, July 26th at the Community First Igloo. For single ticket and table sponsorship, go to JacksonvilleIceman.com.
Football season is here, so I've got to get organized. Lauren Brooks here. Closets by Design creates custom storage for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms or entertainment centers, wherever that clutter has taken over. Call today to schedule a free in-home consultation and receive 40% off plus an additional 15% off with free installation. Yes, that's 40% off plus an additional 15% off this month only. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Are you ready to play this summer? At the First Coast YMCA, we're committed to being your home for health and wellness and a place for friendly competition with team sports for adults and for kids. Basketball, volleyball, pickleball, flag football, soccer. The Y has something for everyone at any age. Discover all the benefits of YMCA membership and find your fun this summer at the Y. Registration for team sports and summer camps is open now. Visit fcymca.org.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
If you're tired of weekend projects turning into weekend disasters, you're not alone. Building a fence isn't as easy as it looks. And let's face it, your neighbor still hasn't fixed his lopsided masterpiece. But Superior Fence and Rail makes it easy. Highly trained professionals, top quality materials, and a fence you'll love for years to come. Skip the stress and call the pros today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by TopDressing.com. Jag VP Tony Boselli likes what he's seen from his team during the break between OTAs to training camp. He says these guys are showing up.
The dedication from the players to be as prepared as they possibly can before camp was very encouraging.
Former Jaguar and NFL analyst Bucky Brooks says it's time for Trevor Lawrence to level up in year 5.
That's part of the leveling up process. You want Trevor to go from being a good player to a great player. It helps the elite quarterbacks separate themselves from others.
And in the secondary, Jaguar cornerback Jordan Lewis commented on the biggest shift under head coach Liam Coen.
Understanding that we have to create a culture and play some good ball and believe in each other. And I feel like last year, that what was missing.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. Currently it's 6:59 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody.
You know it! Sweet Friday!
Friday is hanging out with the Roar. Yeah, that is
some emotion.
I got you. Hey! Ho! Don't say it.
Hey, ho!
Oh, boy. Tough. And we're live on location here.
Take it Friday.
Oh, she's twerking. Oh, no, I knew we should have brought her. I don't know what's happening.
She's so happy being outside, ripping darts.
Yeah.
Makes her smile.
Friday trying to get a ball player.
Got the big boys coming out here.
Trying to get a sponsorship.
Excited to be here and
be a fun day. Good
One
camp
more time.
It's now Football Friday again officially, and it will be for months and months.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks from tomorrow, we got a football game.
Oh, wow.
Don't we?
Yeah.
2 weeks from tomorrow, they'll be playing the Steelers over here. 2 weeks from today, we have our Luncheon with Fred. Keep listening for that sounder.
Yeah.
We'll be at Alhambra. We're going to have a good time talking ball there. We got a bunch of fun stuff cooked up for the football season.
Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
Okay.
You know the drill. I'm the drill.
There you go.
I went to, it's a funny story, but I had a Beach's dermatology appointment, my checkup yesterday.
Okay.
And, the doctors over there always been, the staff is terrific. I've talked about them a lot. They're great people. Solano Road and Doctors Metz and Boudreaux. And I saw Dr. Metz yesterday, and I said, all right, what do you think? Over, under on what we're going to freeze off today? Because every time I go once, 6 months, once a year.
Okay.
Because I've had some Mohs surgery done on my nose, so once you enter that, you get checkups to make sure, you get older and you want to make sure that the skin's looking good.
Sure.
He goes, we'll go 3.5. He goes, let's start and work backwards. So every time I point, he goes, oh, yeah, that's a good one. We'll get that one. So we got 3.
All right.
So I was happy to come in.
So you came the under.
Yeah.
That's all you ever want is the under.
We only want the under. We only want
Sure.
We're going to talk some ball, though, right now.
Yeah, you bet we are. That's why we're here.
The man, the legend, Foyer Oluokun.
How you doing, my man?
Of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leading the
Let him
defense.
get settled in here.
I wonder how many career tackles Foyer has.
Do you know? Ballpark?
No.
It's okay to know.
I don't know. I'm trying to get over, 1,000 in my career.
Yeah. Well, you're well on your way.
God. 1,000
That's a lot.
car wrecks.
They say people can't tackle anymore for you. You didn't get the memo.
I like that. That means I'm always going to be useful.
More than useful. Listen, there's two sides to the coin of a fresh start. One is that you need one, but you have one here. And by all early impressions from here, from you and anybody else involved, just so far so good. Just kind of give us that duality there. One, of knowing you're at a spot where you need a fresh start, and two, how this one's going.
I think the team's been very receptive of all the new energies in the building. I think that's kind of propelled us into having a good start of the camp in terms of learning and getting in the building, exciting every day, just to right our wrongs from last year, put stuff on tape and be the team that we know we're capable of being. And I know it sounds kind of cliche, but that's really what it feels like out there when we're going in, day out so far. Just the little improvements and people happy to be out there. So I'm excited to see where we can take this, but I'm definitely happy with how it started.
As a veteran, and you come into a training camp, and you've been through a few of them.
Yeah.
What is your approach to it? We got a lot. It's a marathon. That's what you teach us. The NFL is a marathon, not a sprint. We just got to get started. We want to stay healthy. We want to get through these first. How do you approach it as a veteran who's been through it?
Definitely staying healthy. Understanding your body is definitely very important because you don't want to lose bodies in training camp for real. But you do have to be able to exert yourself to getting in shape and to get used to just being in the football field, and that's kind of, I won't say you're hurting, but you're going to be sore. You got to push through that just to get to that state where you're playing through all of that. So I understand the burst into the ball, and we don't have pads on, but as soon as you get pads on, you're going to be bumped and bruised and everything like that. So it's getting back used to that. But like right now, I think just X's and O's and being in the right spot and the communication's got to be on point. And I think we've done a great job of communication with it being a new defense so far. Just taking that into the next day in terms of now I can anticipate what to communicate to my boy, to my left or my right, and be able to play fast. I think we just got to be able to be in the right spot and playing fast. And then when the season comes, have the confidence that you instilled through training camp in order to play fast during the season.
When you get a new coordinator, a new scheme, what's the most important / challenging part? Is it having a new system? Is it the play calling within that system on game day?
Yeah.
And is it personnel and getting the right personnel on the field? All of the above, maybe?
It can vary.
Yeah.
It can vary depending on the coordinator. Really just trusting, his vision. I think that's going to be first and foremost. But then, he's got to get in his groove, understanding what his mindset is in play calls. But person to person, just really trusting the play call and then trusting what you're supposed to be doing, play in, play out. I think that's really the hardest part of being a coordinator. Or let's say you're a veteran, you've had a whole bunch of coordinators, like understanding the verbiage.
Yeah.
Or understand, this call isn't like kind of equated to a call that you might have had in the past, but little details and stuff that you might have to unlearn and then relearn.
What? Give me that moment when, and every athlete does this in every sport, where the call comes in and you're out there and say, oh, boy, this ain't going to work. Every sport. Every side.
Nah,
what you want me? What? Yeah. What? What's the question?
Will the Foyer Oluokun, our guest, Foyer, will the defense to the fan look different than from a year ago? Like the way you line up, the way, or just to the average fan, is it like I'm watching the ball and let's go?
It's the average fan. I don't know what's the average fan.
That's a good question.
I feel like defense look like defense to an average fan.
Right.
They don't know.
Yeah, and that's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's why they have so many takes. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
So do we, by the way.
But no, I feel like to a real defense, no one person, it's going to look completely different in terms of coverage.
Okay.
For sure. It's very much different. Rushes are relatively going to be this, not the same rushes. Obviously, a more coordinated rush plan. But it's going to look way different, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Than just our disguises and stuff. Maybe more backers walked up sometimes. Maybe more 2 high shell versus 1 high shell. It's just a little bit more variability, I think a word is.
That's good.
Kind of looking more multiple, but our jobs are pretty simple, if that makes sense. So that we were very matchy and stuff last year. Sometimes we have our eyes back in the ball, really more zone. But I think it's going to look different.
It feels like from the outside, there were some stats that you as a defender need turned around, the turnover stat especially. But it's not like there were wholesale changes personnel on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like they came in, they looked at what they had, and they made the decision, not necessarily the talent that this stat is here or this one that we need to improve. Do you sense that? And is there some confidence that goes along with that?
No, I've played in the league. This is my 8th year going in. I definitely feel like we have a lot of talent on the defense. We got to play the right way and trust in each other. But like I said, just the defense looking different lets us kind of more display our talents. Kind of lets the game come to us instead of always searching for a play. Like, whatever play they run out, I already know where I'm supposed to be at. Now let me go play football from there.
Yeah.
So I think just the way that we're able to see the game, let's say dropping in coverage and stuff, and then being able to help. It's like it's not one-on-one defense, put it that way. It's more zone match stuff. But obviously you're gonna have to play man. You're gonna have to do whatever you're supposed to do. But we're gonna have an opportunity to make more plays on the ball.
If I could give you one stat for the defense that you want, having been through it, as you said, now going into your 8th, turnovers, sacks, without it being, I don't care, we got to score more points than them. What would that statistic be?
If you really think about defense, if you keep their run yardage down, you're going to get sacks. That means they're going to have to throw the ball more. They don't have any chance to run the ball. They're going to be behind the sticks from second down. So now it's either going to be a quick game or screen or something. Eventually they're going to have to drop back pass. So if you keep that run stacked down, you're
Right.
gonna have more
I like that.
opportunities for them to throw the ball. Now you get picks, now you get turnovers, now you get sacks. So, me personally, I want the run yardage all the way down.
Okay.
Over under on the number of plays this year where the crowd inside the stadium is going to see Travis Hunter make a play on one side and go, woof. How many times is that going to happen?
Hopefully every game. He
Yeah.
can tackle like that.
Yeah,
That boy is
something, right?
explosive. He's just so talented. Like he's a football player, man. Offense, defense, he can do it all. So, especially when he gets that ball in his hands, I think it's going to be crazy.
It's not easy to have that fun, young-natured personality, yet still catch the veterans' respect. There's got to be a professional maturity that comes along with his energy and this funness about him as well, in addition to the ability.
Yeah, he's him. I like the fact that he don't change up for nobody. I feel like media or whatever can say whatever they want about him, however long they have since college or whatever. He's always going to be the same person. I really look for that authentic when I see like a person who has all the energy. Like, when's it going to drop? Or like, when is that facade? It's not no facade. I think that's really just him. Like, so I respect that about him. And then he comes and works every day. He's a competitive person, and I think he's just like naturally just a good dude.
It feels that way too.
Two things from me, and before we let you go. Toughest class you took at Yale? Econometrics.
He's had that question before.
Yeah,
I was right there.
he knew.
Oh, there was actually one. I just didn't finish that class. Like, no.
Econometrics.
I finished that one, but there was one I was like, if I had to go through with it, I think I tried to load my courses up so like the next semester was going to be easier. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Like, you got that class.
Just so you know who you're dealing with, I dropped accounting twice at Florida.
I dropped calculus, so I'm right there.
I couldn't do it. And secondly, I know you're a huge college basketball fan.
Yeah.
I believe you're a Kentucky fan.
Big Kentucky fan.
So I was wondering how much props you want to give our Florida Gators for being national champions this year.
I'm happy they did it when they did it. Nah, they were great teams.
Yeah.
They were playing very well. I mean, Clayton couldn't miss. I mean, even when he did play not as well, I think one game or two.
How do you think he'll do in the NBA?
It's really about shot creating for him.
Yeah.
If he's able to get that shot off, I know it's going to be a smaller guard.
Yeah.
So they're going to rely on him defense because it's all about matchups. They're going to try to pick on him defensively, but offensively, if we get that shot off and be able to facilitate a little bit.
I wonder if he can't be Jamal Murray. I think that's kind of a good. Does he not have that athleticism?
I think he's probably more athletic than Jamal. Jamal might be a little bit taller, longer.
Maybe just a touch though. We look, it's close in size.
Really?
It'll be interesting. Well, listen, we appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Have
thanks.
A great
Good luck
year.
this year, man. I know, just like y'all, we're hungry for a winner, man. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it's Foyer Oluokun here on The Drill. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more next on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. It's like a sports talk popsicle on a summer day.
It's the best feeling in the world, isn't it?
Keep it cool with 1010XL.
Jeff Prosser here for Lloyd's Heating and Air. Need a leader for commercial, retail, multifamily, or hospitality projects? Or top-tier residential service? No gimmicks, no mascots, just real expertise and hard work. As your trusted statewide mechanical partner and local family-owned team, Lloyd's is the name Northeast Florida counts on. Visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference. For 100 years, service you can trust. Lee and Kate's Glass, depend on us. Glass solutions to meet your needs. Reliable quality guaranteed. Complete customer satisfaction. With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Hey, gang, you ready to reclaim your backyard? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977. That's a long time. That means they're doing it right. Surfside Pools. Trusted name for expert pool design. Shout out, family owned and operated. They offer pool service. They do my pool every week, and they do a great job. They make that water look Caribbean blue, and I appreciate them. Equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, and new pool construction. Gang, let Surfside Pools transform that backyard into the oasis you crave. That's right. Are you ready to float happy? Man, oh man, go to surfsidepools.net and give them a call, 246-2666. That's 246-2666. There's Surfside Pools and Spas, gang. Use them. Luxury meets leisure.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple of years ago. Went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Big personalities, bold opinions, lunch just got louder. Josie, Matt, and Leon are XL Prime Time from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
Any questions? Yeah, what's lunch?
Noon to 2 on 1010 XL.
Lauren Brooks here from Helmets and Heels. Circa Resort and Casino has 2 epic pro football contests, Circa Million and Circa Survivor. Circa Million, pick 5 games weekly against the spread for $1 million grand prize. Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no spread. Last one standing wins $15 million. Enter at any Circa in Nevada, play anywhere. Sign up for either and get 50% off a 2-night stay. Helmets and Heels will be live from Circa in Vegas on August 22nd. Full contest details at circasports.com and the 1010XL homepage.
New and pre-owned firearms are always in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimbar, Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, and Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. It's a battle for the playoffs as your Sharks take the field this Saturday. Kickoff at 7. Tickets start at just $15. Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Try the new 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card. All for only $100. Get tickets at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700.
Prosser here. Ask about the Sharks 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card, all for only $100. It's Military Appreciation Night, presented by True Vet Solutions. All current and former military can purchase a special buy one, get one free ticket deal. Join us on the field after the game for a jersey auction and autograph session, sponsored by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectible. Tickets start at just $15. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700.
This is Greg Huntington, a.k.a. The Mangler. I'm on the winning team at Waste Management. WM is the largest sustainability company in North America. If your business needs sustainable environmental services for waste removal and recycling collection, then you can count on the industry leader of WM to deliver results. Your services will be completed in a timely, safe, and eco-friendly manner. Go to WM.com/Duval. That's WM.com/Duval and get signed up today. If anyone can talk trash, it's the Mangler.
Looking for summer fun the whole family can enjoy? Check out Wick, a candle bar. Make your own custom candles and body care products in store at Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555, Jacksonville. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Yeah. Yeah. We got sports concepts. We got sports rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out what we call a prize pack.
Yes.
He says it's razzle-dazzle.
It's pricey and it's packy.
What are you razzle-dazzling them with today, Emmanuel?
I got lunch for 2 at any of the 5 area flame broilers in the area.
Flame broilers.
Get you a free regular bowl. All you got to do is hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill. Holla at your boy.
Okay. That's at the end of the drill, not before. Here, we are out at the Miller Electric Center. Just had Foyer Oluokun on. Talked to him a little bit.
talked a little bit about the defense and what they would do. It's interesting. He thinks if we can, limit yards on the ground, it leads to everything else, and that's true. If you get second and 9 and third and 7 or second and 12, things change. They got to throw. You pin your ears back. You get sacks. Everything gets well. So stopping the run is a good stat to kind of focus in on if you're looking for something with this Jaguar defense, which will be interesting to watch this season.
Well, we're being out on location here at the Jags training camp this morning. I don't have a computer in front of me, so I don't have the exact numbers, but I do know that they ranked, 25th to 32nd in so many key stats. But the 9 forced turnovers is ungodly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think even more than the points allowed, which I think ended up in the 20. They're one of them. They're 31st. I don't know if that was pass. I don't know. They're just bad across the board, man. I mean, how do you pick and choose? And like I said, and we talked about this, it's fair just to turn around and ask Foyer himself, what do they really add on defense? I mean, they added some stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it was wholesale changes.
The back end will be
the back end got some.
The back end will be
but really the front end was just, easy to complain about as the back end.
And there's a lot of optimism with Armstead moving inside where he should be, so that will be another thing to keep an eye on.
And that's why you hate to see Mason Smith sidelined.
And I think guys in better positions and in better, more where they want to be, more where they feel comfortable. I just really feel like last year we moved guys that we shouldn't have moved. We had guys. It was just last year was a disaster.
Putting
on the
weight
side
thing,
of the ball, it just made no sense. Got the rock paper scissors story. Just so many different things.
There was a point in the game last year where Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker were seen on the sideline doing rock paper scissors as to who got the next, assignment.
Too much of that.
I didn't like the whole putting on the weight thing. Ended up being disastrous. It just made everybody slower and more lethargic. They apparently seemed to play Eric Armstead out of position most of the year.
They got a lot of competition for position in the back end of the ball. You got corners that you got to figure out. You got safeties that you got to figure out. You got guys fighting for their careers, quite frankly. So, in that respect, I think. And then if you got to have a defense coordinator who's good at what he does. You can't. We've had guys miss here. We've had coordinators come in. Gosh, don't I know it through the years, without naming names. The guys who weren't ready at the time and got opportunity, and they got to make a change. Guys who just didn't work. I mean, so those coordinator jobs are important. I mean, and so it's important for Campanile, especially because Liam Coen's going to run the offense. To be good at what he does and seize this moment for him in his career, and because he hasn't been, again, another first timer. So.
Right, and young youth is served here. We have not had a coaching staff this young ever.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I guess you probably have to go to Coughlin's first staff as the youngest overall.
I don't know.
Head coach, offensive, defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah.
None of them are 40.
No.
One of them's not even 30 unless he's turned it since he was hired.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredibly young, and I like it. I think it's overdue. I mean, that tired Balky Peterson pairing. There's also there's some generational mindsets that come along, Dan, that go beyond sports.
Mm-hmm.
There are. There's a expectation of success a lot quicker for this generation than there was for ours.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race is not always the strategy is the one that we were, told was the winner.
Right.
So because of that, I like that urgency. I don't want 3-year plans. I want a guy to come in with what he's got and say, yeah, we can win with this right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll see.
Yeah.
But not that if you're 55 suddenly you don't have any, chutzpah. Don't get me wrong. But there definitely there are things to be said for
I don't like you becoming
going younger.
An ageist.
I'm not an ageist. I'm stuck in the middle, but I can at least be.
You're not in the middle anymore.
Well, kind of. Well, of the ageism question.
Oh.
You're stuck in the middle between a 70-year-old coach and a 40-year-old coach.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
So it's time to go young. I can't leave it to you old farts anymore.
Yeah.
Can I say that? 7 o'clock nasty.
Maybe you say us old farts. I don't know why you think you're so youthful because you're.
Yeah, because I got a 5.
You haven't hit 6.
I got a 5 on mine.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's not much longer.
You nailed it. Well, still, nonetheless, that's 5.
I've got a 5.
Yeah.
I've got a 5.
No, I'm just saying. All I was trying to do was say that I'm here for the youth movement down here. It's not like they hired 18-year-olds, by the way.
Yeah.
The Jets got great news. Justin Fields. Because here's the deal. After Justin Fields doesn't have anything. Tyrod Taylor, that's amazing that dude's still got getting jobs. He was old and ready to be replaced when he quarterbacked against the Jags in the 2017 playoffs.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor's a little bit bigger boy than Josh Johnson, but year after year after year, they keep coming back.
Yeah. But it's a toe injury for Fields, and he'll be okay, and he'll be fine. Just put him in mothballs, and I don't know, man. On to his third team. Look, it took Baker Mayfield 3 or 4 to show what he was.
Yeah,
There's no unsalvageable. You think?
Well, 2 years in Chicago?
3, right? It'd be 3 because Trevor's been in the league 4 years.
Well, no, because
21, 22, 23, 24. They were the same draft class, so he was only 1 in Pittsburgh, so he must have done
1 in Pittsburgh,
3 in Chicago.
Yeah, and now
he's going his 5th year, third team.
It's tough. I guess it's
kind of I think Baker did more. I don't remember seeing Justin Fields go to say Green Bay and win a playoff game. Baker Mayfield did that at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So Baker was a little ahead. My point being
Cleveland.
Yeah. When Baker was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
My point is Baker Mayfield wasn't who he is now.
Right.
Until year 5 in a third team or a fourth team in Baker's case.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel like that Fields is the buttoned-up passer that will, The thing about Fields that surprises me every time I see him, he's a little bigger than you think he is.
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Big dude.
And when you see him, it ends up being surprising. I have a new tack to take in any future contract negotiations. I don't know if we'll have any, but this might be a good one to pass on, to your own kids or to any, parents of athletes that you know.
Okay.
This is what you say when you are asked about a new deal and what you think is fair.
Okay.
There's not a lot of ambiguity to this statement, Dan.
Okay.
And in this case, it's the Bills' James Cook on a new contract.
Okay.
You ready? It's pretty simple to the fact. Doesn't leave a lot of room for, discussion or argument.
All right. James Cook.
You ready?
On a contract.
I deserve what I want. Well, that sums it up. I guess all we need to know then is what is it you want? How many times is that thought replicated in the workforce across the country in a million different jobs?
I deserve
what I want.
What I want.
James Cook was really good for them last year.
Oh God!
Right, really explosive.
Thought he was terrific.
Really good player.
Yeah.
So I think there's a place there when we're going to go to Ray Davis, Dan. Is that what we're going to do? If you're the Buffalo, just go to Ray Davis. And you've already gotten rid of your premier receivers, the Stephon Diggs of the world, to turn over to Khalil Shakir. We're going to go Ray Davis, Khalil Shakir. Just go Josh Allen and then whatever.
Well, James Cook, I don't know his contract situation. I know he wants a new contract.
Yeah, well,
he's under contract.
I'm assuming he's probably going into year 4 of his rookie deal.
Okay.
That'd be my assumption.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Without going too deep in it, that's more of a headline grab than I chuckled at that.
If I'm Buffalo,
what do I deserve? I deserve what I want.
If I'm Buffalo, I want James Cook to get what he wants to a point.
No, he was very important for them. He was very good.
Oh.
He was an upgrade at the running back position from.
I think him and Josh Allen together, because of Josh's running ability. I think when you get guys like, it's dare I say somewhat similar to Lamar and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I think so.
Having that kind of extra element at the quarterback spot with because Josh Allen, he's a touchdown maker and he's a big dude, but he's not. But he can move. I mean, Josh Allen can move.
I saw Sports Center's doing a bit right now where they're going to every state, and then they're focusing in on that state and what's going on and what they're doing there. And
what state are they?
They're in Wyoming.
Wyoming.
So they did a Josh Allen kind of, look back, and they reminded us of what he, did in college at Wyoming, showed some of his big games. Man, what a difference between the guys that come up through the big level of college football and like Josh Allen, like his big, moment is a triple overtime win against Northern Illinois. Shout out Beef.
Yeah.
Or they're, they got a bowl win that, some potato bowl somewhere or something.
Yeah.
But even then, buddy, a lot of it was single wing. But they snapped him the ball, and he ran it off tackle for 5 or 6 yards. It wasn't a lot of big, explosive plays.
Right.
And he had a couple of long passes in the highlight package. There were certainly questions about his accuracy coming in. And after the first year, it didn't look good.
Yeah.
Right? Jalen Ramsey famously has one of the worst aged comments of all time. Trash.
Oh, yeah.
According to Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen is trash.
And he missed that one.
Yeah, he was the MVP last year. I missed Jalen winning MVP. Did he win one year I wasn't aware?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Shots
Trash, he
fired.
said.
Shots fired. So, yeah, we'll see. Look, the whole key around these parts and these other NFL cities that are members of the American Football Conference is figuring out how to beat Josh Allen and beat Lamar Jackson and beat Joe Burrow and obviously beat Patrick Mahomes. That's the key. So that's the
It's
challenge.
tough, man.
Yeah.
And it's tough everywhere, no matter where you are on your growth chart. If you've been there and you look like you're super close, like the Bengals, whether you're one of the up and coming, whether you're a team like the one here, it feels like you got pieces in place, parts in place to to make the improvement sooner rather than later. Hey, Coach, how we doing?
Coach in the house.
Settle them in here.
Some say Coach. Some say Professor Coen. He's giving out tests. Everybody's talking about the tests. Liam Coen.
Got a lot of mileage out of that one, Coach.
We got an 85. What happened? What did Johnny Wolford score? I mean, Coach, what are we doing?
Not my idea.
Yeah. I love it.
That's great.
That's good. That's a good answer.
I love it. How you doing?
Good. Doing great.
Yeah?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. What has been the most pronounced, difference for you being a head coach versus a coordinator, being in some very important positions? Because now it's go time, right? Rubber's on the road.
Yeah, I think just having your eyes on a lot more going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Like during even just a play.
Yeah.
That you're so typically just more so concerned with the outcome of what the offense does. And then now on the flip side of that, you have to be pleased when the defense makes a good play, right? Or they get an interception or a turnover, and like just inside, I'm pissed, but also really excited and happy for the defense. But I have to remind myself in those moments,
that's fair,
of how that's going to happen. But
every day's the spring game.
That's right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it. And then just more so get into the 2-minute football, like the situational stuff, the special teams, just all the different nuances that come with it. And but so much of the guys have been able to work through it. We do mock situations and go through those things. So it's like, hey, what would you do in this situation? We hired a game management guy in June, so really happy with where things are going.
Is no news good news early on in training camp? You hear about for us, is that a good thing to have?
For what? We're every single day.
Yeah.
We are actually so just concerned about getting better on us. I don't care about anybody else.
Right.
We don't care about anybody else in the division right now or anybody else going on around us. It's just, we just need to improve.
Right.
That's all we are actually trying to, focus on right now. I think no news would probably be good news at this stage where you're just trying to put our heads down and actually just go to work and then, come up for air at some point here and see where we're at.
We talk about competition within the roster and getting the roster better, and that all comes down to evaluation. And I just wonder if that becomes tougher. Training camps have changed a lot in the last 20 years, so you don't get to see guys be physical. You're trying to set offensive and defensive lines. You go to preseason games where you're facing different personnel your guys might be. How do you formulate your evaluations with some of those dynamics haven't changed?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's in every moment of the day. Right, it's in every single meeting they're being evaluated. In every single walkthrough they're being evaluated. In any practice they're going to be evaluated. In any walkthrough they're being evaluated. So, to go out and be trusted to go play and line up and assign first and foremost without having to go make a play, we get to judge that a lot throughout the entire day. The professionalism, are they handling it? Are they getting lined up? How are they handling the meetings? All those kind of things. So you have an idea of who knows what. But then, you got to go see guys go out and make plays because that's ultimately what it is about.
Right.
So it is limited, opportunities. But I'll say, throughout the course of practice, like, usually the best guys shine.
That's fair.
Right.
I mean, usually
That's fair.
The best guys typically, going back to Pop Warner.
Yeah.
The best guys usually,
And where that competition on the roster matters.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
It's 45 to 53. It's, it's important, but.
Yeah. Right. You have an idea.
Yeah.
Visiting with the undefeated coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Liam Coen.
I've heard that one.
What
like it.
What do you think about game days coming up as the head coach, and as you go through everything as the head coach versus the offensive coordinator, but obviously still taking on some of those responsibilities as well? And what kind of head coach are you going to be in terms of fourth down? Are you Dan Campbell, or we always like Andy Reid seems to get the points. I like the points, or you're going to tell me every situation dictates, but
right, yeah. But I think it's a good question. We actually have a mock game coming up here soon, which is a scrimmage, but it's also acting for us as a mock game. Like, we're going to go through a modified version of our pregame warm-up routine and go through coming out, out of the locker room and the times and all the different people coming in and out. So, like, we're going to go through that process, have the headsets, coaches up. Like, we're going to really kind of do it like a full game. So, hopefully that'll be a good dry run, as being a head football coach in this league. And then you get your preseason opportunities, which, yes, your starters aren't playing, but operationally, man, you have to be on it. You don't want to look stupid in a preseason game.
Right.
So, and then, when it comes to the style, I think so much of the fourth down stuff is getting to know your team, is knowing what kind of team you have. Yeah, you can go look at a book. And what does the book tell you to do?
Right.
And then there's obvious decisions. Right. Okay, well, we can kick it here. Cam Little can kick the ball pretty hard. Yeah. Now, with the kickoff return, with the touchback change going to the 35, they're trying to eliminate punts, essentially. Right? Trying to get more times to go for it on fourth down. So that in itself is going to play into it, right? You get the ball on the 35-yard line, you gain a first down, you're at the minus 45. Are we in a go zone here at 6 or less? Are we in a go zone at 5 or less? Like, what's going to be that window for us? And ultimately getting to know our team, right? Getting to know our players on both sides of the ball a little bit more. And, in those critical situations, who's going to get it?
Right.
Getting Trevor Lawrence to his ceiling, keeping him at his ceiling, and letting him play at his ceiling consistently. Y'all all speak publicly, the confidence that you have in that. Yeah. I'm in that camp, personally. How much is fair of what's all the dishevelment early in his career? Yeah. I've always said in what we do, there's a fine line between a reason and an excuse.
For sure.
Right. So, where tell us something.
I think it's all fair. I'll be honest.
All right.
I think
that's kind of where we've landed.
Thing. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, he knows that the production and wins and losses is ultimately what we're judged by. But I also say, playing this position, especially this position in this league, a lot of it is about timing and circumstances.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield couldn't play.
Right.
Sam Darnold couldn't play.
Right.
It goes on and on.
Yeah.
They were on the same team and couldn't play.
Right.
So a lot of it is about timing and circumstance. What is around you? What's the infrastructure built around you from a coaching standpoint, leadership standpoint, players standpoint?
Yeah.
What does that look like? So much of it is that, but also, man, hey, at the end of the day, as a quarterback in the National Football League, ultimately you're judged by, hey, what are you going to do on third downs in the red zone and in 2-minute situations when you need to go score a touchdown? And he knows that needs to improve.
Yeah.
We watched that, that if you watch that quarterback documentary on Netflix, the amazing thing for the fan, I think, was when they talk about coming out of the huddle.
Yeah.
And everything that first thing I do is look at the clock, then I look at the safeties, then I look at the line, then I look at the protection. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. And I wonder for you as you coach, because you were a quarterback, are you in that, I always thought Spurrier was great play caller because I felt like he was playing the game as he went.
Totally.
Is that a little bit like you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like, that's the same processes that these guys go through. Like you went through as a player, right? All right, you break the clock. All right, break the huddle. All right, where's the clock?
Yeah.
Are we legal formation? What's the front? What's the second level? Are we getting any blitz looks? What's the safeties doing? I mean, that whole process.
Right.
it was really cool to hear that, and see that. It's like, man, that's real.
Yeah.
That's everything that their cycle. We call it the cycle of the snap. Everything that happens, before the snap, and now then you got to go play.
Right.
Yep. And so, so much of the way you want to call it is seeing it through a lens of, for us, it's balance.
Right.
Like, we want to be balanced. We want to be able to run the football, and that can also help alleviate the quarterback's job if you can at times just, man, let me take a breather here and go hand the dang thing off and get 4 yards.
Yeah.
So ultimately, we want to call it balance, but you want to always try to see it through the quarterback's lens if you can. Yeah.
And you remain committed to the ground game. Your offense is, I hear this word a lot, complex. Is it? It takes a while to learn. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think the amount that we do probably pre-snap to try to undress maybe
looking for
looks.
A matchup or
that's
an
right.
advantage.
And also to give, because so much is put on the quarterback's plate from maybe 2 play calls, sometimes 3. You want to try to give him answers to the test,
right?
Instead of just go line up in a static formation and say, we're going to run the ball to the left, and if we can't run the ball to the left, we want to run the ball to the right. Well, what are the tips and tells for us offensively to help you undress that pressure to the left so that you can have the ability to say, oh, I see him coming already. Here we go. Let's go the other way.
Sure. Right. Sure.
So there is a lot pre-snap.
Okay.
Early on in camp, really we've actually tried to tighten that in and just like go static and really get the bones of the formations, alignment, assignment, keep it pretty simple in ways, but as we get into it, it'll continue to add up and then play, getting into the game plan, and that's when it really ramps up.
All right, Jaguars head coach Liam Coen, we appreciate you taking some time. We know you got some more important things to do here today. Looking forward to watching this team grow. Looking forward to watching your play calling on Sundays, and
I appreciate
and good luck.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you.
There he goes, Liam Coen, the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Take a break, keep rolling right here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Because touchdowns are more fun.
Pump fakes left, now throws it over the middle. Touchdown! 3 touchdowns tonight.
1010XL.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac. Are you ready to drive away today in luxury? Then you should check out Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville.
Discover our luxurious lineup with over 100 Cadillacs to choose from, including the stunning Cadillac IQ, Lyric, Optique, and Visti.
And here's something important. The $7,500 tax credit on EV vehicles will be gone in just 90 days.
That's right. Don't miss your chance to save while driving in style.
Visit us at Randy Marion Cadillac.
Plus tax tag Title $9.99 admin fee and resist all on approved credit.
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eave of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage, too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com. Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Blue here for the Blue Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold's recently hit an all-time high at over $3,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
In late July, Florida's unforgiving heat beats down on the practice field. Every time something you need to know happens at training camp, you'll hear about it on 1010XL, covered by Greenacre Sporting Goods and Roland Reach Plumbing.
You'll always feel good when you send someone a Kuhn Flowers floral or plant arrangement. This is RJ with 1010XL, and no matter what the reason, Kuhn Flowers has always come through for me. Order online at kuhnflowers.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here.
What?
The tap water at my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
If you're at home on the range, tee it up with the Edwin Watts Golf Hour. Tour news, local updates, and the latest gear. The Edwin Watts Golf Hour. Saturday morning at 10 on 1010XL. 1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I'll tell you what, it's in every moment of the day, right? It's in every single meeting they're being evaluated. In every single walkthrough they're being evaluated. In every, obviously in any practice they're going to be evaluated. In any walkthrough they're being evaluated. So, you know, to go out and be trusted to go play and line up and assign first and foremost without having to go make a play, like we get to judge that a lot throughout the entire day.
That's Liam Coen just joined us here as we broadcast live. This is our one day Dan and Jeff go to camp.
Yeah,
so the drill. We're live at the Miller Electric Center. Beautiful facility. I guess the workouts get started about 8:30 maybe. We'll still visit with Tony Boselli today. We haven't mentioned we've got Hollywood A-lister David Spade going to join the program 8:30 this morning.
Wow.
We're all over the place. He's going to tell us who's going to win the nickel cornerback job here in Jacks.
Yeah, we need to know. Is it
bringing him in for that?
Do you like Jordan Lewis and what he's bringing to the table, or are you still big on Jarian Jones? I mean, what direction are we going to head, David? We need to know.
Did you?
And are you still upset about not winning an Oscar?
Yeah. Where's Sandler? Shouldn't you be near him, catching some of the money that falls out of his pockets?
Happy Gilmore 2 today. I think.
Yeah, it is today.
Is it today?
Yeah.
You know what?
Did you take your vitamins and say your prayers this morning like a good Hulkamaniac would? You remember that part of Hulkmania?
No.
Hulk Hogan, that's what he used to do. He used to encourage the little Hulkamaniacs to take their vitamins and say their prayers.
I learned a lot about Hulk.
That was a big cliche about Hulk. Yeah.
I learned from the wrestling world, and I learned when he did the shocking switch sides and moments like that. It's Hulk Hogan passed away yesterday, and really a wrestling icon,
age of 71,
and so much more. If you think about it, and our Dream Fighters poll question was greatest wrestler of all time, and I think Hulk would win on a day like today, but there's
what would be
put
fun?
Ric Flair up there and The Rock up there and Stone Cold up there and
then left out some Dusty Rhodes, Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
There are plenty others to go around, but it's just 71 years old for Hulk Hogan. I have plenty of memories of Hulk Hogan. I grew up watching wrestling when I was a little kid in Middle Tennessee, and then followed.
I think one of my first
career.
One of my first Hulk Hogan moments was the Rocky movie.
Yeah, see, I was aware of him before that. I knew who he was.
I think I knew who he was.
He was really good in that, too.
Yeah.
He played that up.
Yeah.
He played it up pretty good.
Can I get a picture for the,
Yeah, right. He's done. Certainly that was, he straddled that fence before wrestling admitted it was fake.
Yeah.
Like when Hulk Hogan first started, I'm pretty sure wrestling was still considered legit, a sporting event where it wasn't choreographed and scripted like it is, like it obviously now we've all learned. I bet you they took a little note here with Hulk Hogan's passing, a lot of wrestling influence here down here at the stadium. Look at the big fella coming this way. Look at this guy.
Oh, Lord.
Look at him. This is a big galoot. Should we go to break and come back and work the tone? Let's do that. Let's go to break. We got the big fella coming here, the EVP. He's big stuff now, Is
that proper attire for the EVP?
Should he have a suit on, maybe?
That's proper attire. Look at him.
We'll come back with Boselli next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Come aboard the Frangie Express.
Pedal to the metal right now. Pedal to the metal. All right, let's go.
Frank Frangie.
One with a golden touch.
And Hayes Carline.
So you're the top dog around here.
They are the Frangie Show. Afternoons on 1010XL.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Who says there's no free lunch? Join me, Hicken, and Jaguar and Gator legend Fred Taylor for free food and football talk Friday, August 8th at Alhambra Theater. When you hear this...
Bye-bye! Brock Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
Be caller 28 to win a pair of tickets to a free lunch with Fred. Doors open at 11. Jags talk, Gators talk, football talk, including a 1-hour Q&A with Freddie T. And we're buying you lunch. Stay tuned for this sound.
Bye-bye! Brock Marionville chasing a 90-yard run.
To win your tickets, courtesy of Jenkins Hyundai and Genesis of Jacksonville on Atlantic.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney. I'm not. But listen, it's time to do that will. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Take care of it. Why? You work hard for your money, man. You should be able to decide where your money goes if something should happen to you. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's been doing it for a long time. He knows how to do it. He's going to help you with your decisions. He'll provide you information needed. So choices are easy. It's the Hinson Law Firm. You got questions, reach out to Maddie, 527-1700, 904-527-1700. The offices are in Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Yo, E.T. here, and I need you to beat the heat this summer with cool escapes and non-stop fun in Clay County. Tackle indoor adventures head on. Throw axes at Live by Axe or smash your stress away at Just Smash That. Then kick back with drinks, good food, and fandom vibes at Nakama Anime Bar or Leaderboard Arcade and Bar. Whether you're blowing off steam or just looking to chill, Clay County got your perfect indoor getaway. Find your cool at exploreclay.com. That's exploreclay.com.
Life happens every day, and sometimes it gets in the way. That's why 1010XL makes it easy to listen to your favorites. If you missed it, get it on demand.
At 1010XL.com.
Channeled by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Denny Thompson here. Look, don't get left in the dark. We're all trying to reason with hurricane season, so at least be prepared. For top-of-the-line generators in Jacksonville, I turn to Tyson. Licensed pros at Tyson deliver reliable, whole-home standby generators and provide fast repair service. They even do custom installations for local businesses, so don't wait. Ensure seamless installation and peace of mind. Call Tyson now, 904-762-1000 for a free estimate on generator services. TysonInc.com.
Got a cracked windshield? Not only is it dangerous, but did you know it's also illegal? Call Baker Glass. Mack and his crew use the best auto glass in the market, and they accept most insurance. Plus, all new windshields come with a full warranty. From cars, to trucks, to RVs, you can count on Baker Glass to be fast and friendly. Just check out their Google reviews. Come see us at the shop on Cassa Avenue, or we can come to you at your home or business.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Here's Linda Beaver.
The dog days of summer are here, and so are the hottest deals of the year. Whether you're hauling down the street, cruising on the beach, or just escaping the heat, we have the ride you're looking for and the wow you experience you deserve. Save big on select models with sizzling summer savings, low financing, and limited time bonus cash on all trades. So don't sweat it. Come beat the heat at Beaver Automotive, where the summer deals will wow you.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. Jags GM James Gladstone is giving props to head coach Liam Coen for crafting the blueprint behind Travis Hunter's two-way plan.
You know, I got to give a ton of credit. Liam put a ton of time and attention into what that progression is going to look like for Travis over the course of the training camp.
On day 2 of camp, defensive end Trayvon Walker looked locked in, focused, and knows how to prepare his game.
I know exactly what I'm looking for, but once I go into the film room, now it's not. I have more of a routine when it comes to film study, treatment, things of that nature.
In Gainesville, head coach Todd Golden revealed Florida point guard Boogie Flan is on the mend after sports hernia surgery earlier this month. He missed the second half of summer workouts, but is expected to be fully ready for the fall camp in September. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently it's 7:57 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Oh, it's like old times.
Oh, good old days.
I don't know about that.
Old times.
We'd be just back from some golf trip somewhere. You'd be half-heartedly watching the Jags work out.
Some of the boys are in Scotland right now.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Yeah.
The legends just got back from Scotland. Everyone's going. Hick's going to Scotland. Everyone but me.
And me.
You haven't been yet?
Never been to Scotland.
Oh.
I've been to Ireland.
Okay. Isn't that the same?
No.
Okay.
Different.
Well, we're going Scotland to Ireland because why wouldn't you? It's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, yeah, it's close. How long are you going for?
I'll say probably about 10 days.
I'm going
days.
to Georgia.
You know where I'm going? Miller Electric Center.
Yeah, you're in the grind. The grind has begun for you, friend.
How you doing? How you enjoying it?
Oh, it's great. What else would you rather do?
Yeah.
What an opportunity. I mean, to do what you love is at a place you love every day and with great people.
Yeah.
And so, to me, I'm not sure what else.
Has it changed your mentality? Like, you could come on with us on a Monday morning and give a real quick reflex action to what you saw in an evaluation of a player or a play. Does it change when it takes on so much more significance in the, official importance of that evaluation? And I know you're not the...
No, I think it has to. And I think naturally it does is because always watch film. And so trying to give an honest evaluation, but I'm not sitting there grinding through tape for hours.
Right.
You're watching the game.
That's
I'm glancing.
other guy's job.
Yeah. Now, I would probably skew more towards the offensive line before when I was watching because that's natural, and that's how I watched film before, and making sure I'm watching the back, the back end, the corner, safeties, our receivers, and so on. Now, as you're evaluating, it's diving deep in all those areas to understand, the profile of the player and kind of who they are and what they're doing, because now you're trying to build a team. And obviously that's James' 100% his responsibility, but the way we're structured and the way we do things up here, we're all in this together and we work together and try to come to the best and right answer to build a championship organization. So absolutely, it was one of the things I did as part of my job before. Now it is what I do all the time.
Right.
What was this offensive line thing you went to in the last?
Oh, it's much like
the tight
pass
end
rusher
thing?
U or tight end U.
Who runs it?
It's a guy named. Oh gosh, why'd you ask me that?
That's okay.
Lane Johnson is.
I saw Olin Kreutz was there. Lane Johnson. Why maybe?
Yeah, all those guys are. Lane Johnson's the guy who really started. Because Duke Merriweather.
Okay.
Duke Merriweather's the guy who was training offensive linemen for years. Really does a good job.
Okay.
And then him and Lane started saying, "Hey, why don't we do something?"
Right.
And Duke runs it. He has a workout facility in Dallas, where he trains up-and-coming college players.
Yeah.
And then in the offseason, we'll work with NFL linemen as a place to work out. And then I think this was year 8. So 8 years ago, said, hey, let's do a annual thing where everyone gets together, 2 or 3 days.
Have you been before?
I had not. I've been invited multiple times, but it usually conflicted with vacation.
And around Hall of Fame.
What capacity did you go as? Like, were you an instructor? Or
No.
They'd ask your opinion on anything?
The way they do it is they have panels. They do different things.
Picking up nuances.
Yeah, I was on a panel.
Okay.
And Duke had asked me for years to do this, and I said, I can't.
Right.
Conflict. Vacation was earlier this year.
Okay.
Usually I'd be gone that time of year. And on top of it, James is like, hey, are you going to go to O-Line Masterminds? I said, I wasn't going to. So I didn't think through why I would. And he said, hey, why don't you go? Because it'd be good for us. And he says, can I come with you? I said, yeah, let's go.
Which was odd, we learned. Usually GMs aren't.
I think he was probably the only GM there. But it was very purposeful for what we want to do in the future, because we want as many touch points as we possibly can to understand.
Right.
Less about guys who are in the league, but guys up and coming, next year's crop. And so trying to understand who's out there and what kind of people they are, because we're tape-centric, so we're going to start what the tape says in authentic football moments. So that's where we're going to make the main decision of who they are
what
and
kind
how
of
they
player they are.
But then you want to understand what's the makeup.
Right.
What's their work ethic? What's their approach? How do they treat people? Do they fit the model of what we want in this building? James talks about ecosystem. It's not just a nice catchphrase that sounds good, but we're trying to engineer something here, build a culture, build an organization. Well, the culture is basically the people you have in the building and how they live day in and day out. So understanding, are they competitive? Do they love football? Because not everyone loves football that plays in this league.
Right.
Some guys like it.
I like the money.
They like what it does for them.
Our ecosystem is shot on the drill, so anything, any tips that you could give.
Oh, no, you guys are so far beyond salvageable.
Yeah, we're like that floating mass of garbage in the Pacific.
You guys should just keep on going.
They see us on Google Maps. They check in.
My recommendation is you guys just keep on going.
Yeah.
Because they haven't fired you yet.
Yeah,
Ride it out.
can't.
Ride it out
Yeah.
as long as you can.
Sure.
Okay. Because you're not,
and then squat for a couple of years. Refuse to leave.
You guys aren't leaving. Neither of you are changing, especially Pross. There's no chance. I've tried for years to get him to have a different viewpoint.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
We got to fix that. We got to fix that ego. What about
I'm here
this?
for it.
I heard you yesterday say, and only you could do this. You turned Trevor's 85 into an A.
Well, because
I gave the B. We gave the B plus on the curve.
I don't know if you listened to what James said. It's not 85 out of 100. Like it's
85 out of 85.
No, it's not even that. It's
Trevor told us he got 85.
It's how fast you answer the questions.
Yeah.
It's the volume of questions you got right. There's a lot of different things. I don't know how they came up with an 85.
Did you see the test?
No. I would get 0. I mean, the complexity of what we're doing. I'm not.
Did Trevor, in fact, outscore Johnny Wolford?
Yes.
And
that was the point. That was
Nick Mullins.
That was my bigger point because Wolford and Mullins are two of the. That's why they're
smart
here.
dudes.
Smart.
Yeah.
So and that's why it's an A.
Yeah.
Savants that, really understand the system, have been in the system for a long time. And we wanted to surround Trevor with guys who understand the system, how it operated, and everything else. My whole point was Trevor's the level of professionalism that he has shown from the day I took this role.
Right.
And I always liked Trevor.
Right.
But coming in and watching him operate and how his approach to the rehab on the field, that's great.
Right.
But the mental side of it, which so much of that is how critical that is for a quarterback.
Right.
To understand, to have a comprehension of everything so that you can go play fast and make decisions.
Yeah.
From day one. And you're not going to get that, by the way, by just doing what we're asking.
Right.
The minimum. The hours that we ask you to be here, that you can be here, and everything else. If he were just to go home, okay, check the box, was at the facility.
Don't really care about football.
Went home and did whatever, golf course or whatever, he would not have gotten to the level he's at. And
you're around him a lot more now. Obviously, you probably have a more personal relationship than you ever did before.
Yeah.
Not that you're tight, but my question would be:
How do you know we're not tight?
Well, maybe you are, because you're not tight with anyone. You're too. Yeah, that's right. You had one good friend for 20 years. Let's just move on.
I think if Trevor does hoist the Lombardi, they will become very tight.
Well,
I love Trevor,
and I'm coming with you. Is he aware? Like ESPN releases a list of 800 quarterbacks and he doesn't crack it, or that is he aware of that stuff? Does it drive him? Or do you know for sure?
I don't know because I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I don't care about that kind of stuff.
I know you don't.
All I know is he's very competitive.
Yeah.
So
you like that.
Whatever drives that competitiveness, if
Right.
it's a chip on the shoulder, or if it's just internal that he wants to be great no matter what anyone says, I'm not sure.
Can you assure us that you think he's a top 20 quarterback?
What does that mean?
What's it mean, right?
What does that mean?
That's fair.
I don't know.
Because you get down to guys that are like, I will say this about quarterbacking. And it's hard to believe if you're on a bad team and you haven't had great quarterbacks. Overall, though, man, the basement of quarterback play in the league is just so much higher than
I think the quarterback play
20 years
today
ago.
is the highest it's ever been in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, for sure.
So top 20. I don't know what that means. I don't care what. I
can define it for you if you like.
Sure, go ahead, Dave.
Well, it's somebody who wins, somebody who.
Well, that doesn't go 20 deep. I guess that's the point.
It's somebody who, you know what a top 20 quarterback is. And I know your vantage point is I don't care as long as we get dubs, and I'm fine with that.
Tony's point is he thinks they can win a Super Bowl with Trevor.
That's fine.
Whatever that number is.
That's all I care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're trying to build a team. I'm not trying to have the best quarterback or the best wide receiver or the best defensive end or tackle.
That's a fan's game.
But those guys help you win.
Yeah, I want
the best this, the best that, the best this.
I want the best team.
Yeah.
Because this is not fantasy football.
Right.
This is what we are doing here, led by James on this side of the organization. We are trying to engineer the best football team on the grass that can win a championship. That is what we're doing.
Your coach said it's fair to say his offense is complex,
especially pre-snap.
Now, I'm sure you have an understanding of the and it's a lot for a quarterback.
A lot.
Sometimes 3 plays in your head when you come to the line of scrimmage, right?
Yes.
So just talk about that.
Well, that's why I highlighted so much on the show last night about the mental side of Trevor.
Right.
That he's putting in the time. That 85 is actually good.
Because he's going to get a play call.
Right.
And I listen to the play calls. I'm like, man, I'm not sure I can repeat that right now.
Right.
So he's going to get the play call, 2 play calls. Can to this.
Okay.
Can means if we change it.
Okay.
He's then going to go on the line of scrimmage.
Right.
We have multiple formations.
Right.
We have a lot of pre-snap movement in this offense. He is then going to go look at the front, look at the coverage, and decide, are we in the right play?
Yep.
If we're not, he's going to can it to the next play and possibly change the formation, change the motion.
In X amount of time.
Snap the ball, then he has about 3 seconds to diagnose the coverage and get it to the right guy.
Right.
You're going to have to be on point. The one thing about camp we always complain about it's not real physical, they don't have pads, but the one thing that you can imitate is that being on pace, being on time,
That's right.
being in step, and that's
why we're maximizing every moment we can.
Right.
Whether it was the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 off season, which I have not changed my point. I don't think that's football.
Yeah.
That is not I think it's hard to evaluate certain positions at that time.
Right.
From the physicality standpoint, but the mental is just as important. In understanding assignment, going through it, recognition, identifying, and executing the right way. And so that's where we're at right now. On Monday, we are going to put pads on, and we will play football for the first time as a team. And we are going to start to find out who are we, what do we do well, what are our deficiencies, where do we need to improve, and start building that up until we kick it off in September.
If you could, would you have a training camp more like 20 years ago?
I would have.
Or do you? I know you understand why it's not that way. All the money I get that. But if you could, would you have more physical, more tackling?
I gotta be careful here because now I can't just say things.
That's fair.
I will say it this way.
Yeah, I was just curious. I'm just curious.
I think the one position, and maybe this covers 2 position groups. Is the trenches.
Yeah.
I think offensive linemen today are at a disadvantage compared to what I had before. Because of the repetition of actually
physical
doing
battles.
What you're asked to do on Sunday.
Right.
We haven't one time physically so far asked them to do what they're going to do.
And they might have picked starters out of this group, by the way. That also matters.
And that matters. So I don't think we need to go back to 20 years ago where we're beating the hell out of each other twice a day for 6 weeks.
Right.
I don't think that.
Okay.
I do think we've gone too far the other way.
Right.
Especially for the big guys.
Right.
Where we don't have enough padded practices where they can do what we're going to ask them to do on a regular basis. It's probably somewhere in between.
Okay.
I think our receivers and our corners and secondary and our quarterbacks, can they get a lot out of this and start replicating what they're going to do on Sunday? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we got to be mindful of the health of our players and how we handle them, because you guys, our fans, our partners, our sponsors, nobody is signing up and getting excited by itself just because what we do out here.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
They want Sunday to go well. Monday night. Playoffs. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so my whole point and everything we are going to do in this organization and the way we're going to operate is we are going to do activities and make decisions that help us win football games. And so through that lens, I do think our offensive linemen and probably our defensive linemen could use more reps playing football.
How many practices will you have, Tony, where you will get to see them? And even then, are they going to be going?
We're going to get after it. We'll get after it with pads.
How many times do you think they'll do? Because sometimes they don't even use what they're allotted.
Yeah, that's
coaches.
Listen, I trust Liam 100% in that decision and to gauge where we are with our medical staff and our health and wellness to understand where our players are, to make that decision based on all the scientific data we have and all the things we're tracking today. We have a great team that really dives into that. They'll work with Coach. Coach has a good feel of, kind of where he wants to go and what he's expecting. But make no mistake, Liam Coen is about physical football.
Yeah.
He's about running the ball.
I know that's one of the things you like about him.
Our defensive coordinator, Campanelli, he's about stopping the run.
Right.
And playing physical.
Foyer mentioned that. That message is getting into him.
Physical, violent football.
Mm-hmm.
And so I trust those guys to gauge where we're at and are we getting what we need.
Okay.
That's not my job to weigh in.
Right.
Listen, they all make fun of me. I'm the old guy in the building. And I always say, I always go, man, you guys don't. We need to. They say, listen, you're an old man.
And I was thinking this. In all your time in football, I bet this is the first time they've been younger than you. That you've dealt with either coaches or GMs. Is there a?
I just hang. Me and Skip hang out.
Is there a difference?
Me and Skip
in how they do it. And it doesn't have to be negative or positive. But Tony, is there a difference that generation of seeing how they approach? Like I think this. I told Hicken this. I don't know if it's true. Today's generation, they want results a lot quicker than our generation. Long and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think that might be true, Jeff. I think the biggest difference to me is how people learn in this digital world and how we are using that in video and all the different of teaching and everything. I think it's really fascinating. And I think, and I said this, it's funny you guys bring this up because just the other day I was sitting listening and going through everything we're doing and the resources we have for our players. We brought in a new mental health approach and how we're really trying to on the performance science of the brain and how we try to get our players ready to play and think about things.
That's new age.
And I'll tell you what, I wish that's the biggest
you
thing.
You like that back then?
Oh, I think it would really help me of how you prepare.
You would have been asking Tom for mental health days back then. Coach, I can't go today. Why? I need a mental health day.
It's not about mental health days.
You're beating me up.
It's this of how you handle and go through the process. And focusing on the process, less about outcomes, and how the great athletes, and I think Scotty Scheffler at the British Open, I think, which was completely misunderstood of what he said. What he was saying is, yes, obvious he's the most competitive guy out there. Yeah. I am competitive. You want to win everything you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you focus just on the outcome of winning, it's going to take away from you executing in that moment because you're too worried about the outcome instead of, and what Scotty Scheffler is saying, and so many athletes have said this, and is if you fall in love with the competition and the process of getting ready for that competition, then when you're in competition of just loving to compete, not worrying about the win or loss because that will take care of itself. And yes, winning is way more fun than losing. But the great ones are just so focused on beating the person across them in the process of competing and getting after it. They're not worried, so their mind is clear.
Right.
And, man, I love that.
Yeah.
And because I think that's what the greatest athletes and the people who have the most success fall in love with the game they're playing. And that's what we talk about. Do you love football? Man, I love football. I love to compete. I love getting on the field and going after that guy and trying to beat him.
Do.
But if you start clouding your mind and start worrying about what happens if I lose?
Yeah.
Oh God. Then you're not focused on the very thing you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I like that.
This comes from a guy who I'll stand on the golf tee with, and he'll tell me, "Oh gosh, I'm gonna hit it left." So
it's not easy.
It's easier said than done.
Because Jeff, you bring up a great point, and this goes back to the Scotty Scheffler because I was sitting there and listening to him. I was like, man, I'd be a way better golfer if I wasn't worried about it. I'm sitting on the tee, and all I'm seeing is the out of bounds right going. Just don't hit it right.
That's right.
Just don't hit it right. Instead of just getting up there and just, I'm gonna just hit this a good one.
Big Bo, the Googans want to know. When you're in your EVP office,
I've been invited to have coffee in the break, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Do you pay your bills and balance your checkbook like you did during the drill?
You know what?
I've been asked the question.
I just asked.
You know, it's a fair question because there was a day on this show I would get super bored talking about Gator basketball that I had not watched one game in my entire life.
We had some good moments.
And they were good back then. And I'm like, we spent 3 segments talking about what Noah, whatever his name was.
Brandeis.
No.
Oh, Yannick Noah.
Yannick Noah, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And I'd be sitting there going,
there's a lot of people don't realize that Tony was once on the show with us for a couple of years. He did save it.
The history of the drill is I saved it.
Well, and there's the
that's what the plaque says in the office.
There's such great memories.
Yes.
There's like 3 top ones. One was the one y'all just mentioned. There was also obviously the stapler fight when Tony hit Dan too hard and that hammer of Thor hit him just
what's wrong on his
his
non-muscular shoulder. And Higgins got pissed, and he really threw a like hard at him. I mean, it was almost
that's assault.
Yeah, it was almost called deadly weapon.
I might call TK right now and say, come arrest him for that.
We used to do trivia back in the day, and so one week, Tony went off on Tuesday and saw the show somewhere, and then he came back on trivia morning, and suddenly, a guy who's giving us like one every 4 answers is
that's
like,
the War of 1812.
And then we figured him out. We knew it. And then I also remember the beautiful days of the Sunshine Pumper. Heck, it's too bad we can't get an EVP to tell us they're going to go 16-0.
That'd be nice.
Right? Those were fun days.
Oh, that was fun. But yeah, it's a fair question. No, I do not do any
other activities.
No, I am actually
working.
I'm working. Not only working, I love what I do. So I'm focused on that. I did not love talking about Gator basketball.
Well, let me ask you this:
or the Mets?
would they, Tony? Are the Jaguars like us though, and they do frown upon you taking a 3-month summer vacation?
I'm in charge. I don't like it.
All right, buddy. Don't be a stranger.
And
Murph's got to do the Duval.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. You guys doing good?
We're good.
We're good.
What do you guys think about the team coming in this year?
I'm always
He's the guy you need to ask. He's got you at 12-5.
Yeah,
but I like hearing
I trend optimistic. I believe that it's been excuses and not reasons why Trevor has gone backwards the last year and a half. And I think that immediately we're gonna get the 2022. The basement version of Trevor this year to me will be 2022. And I think with that, there's enough here to be,
There are
9-8.
many different variables that you pull in when you know a team. And, we've got to get more than 9 turnovers, right? We're not going to lose 10 one-score games again. So if just 3 of those change, all of a sudden we're up to 7. The division and how you deal with it. But then on the flip side, you start looking at, well, is this going to happen? Or do we have enough? Because I'm big on the dogs. Do we have enough dogs on this team? Or are those guys out there? And I wonder about that part of it. So, and I know, and again, every game is just as important, and you guys look at it differently. But man, we look at that beginning of that schedule, and we put such importance on the Carolina game because of what comes in weeks 2, 3,
Houston
4,
gamers,
5.
but they're all important at the end.
But
you're right.
But of course, as the season changes, then all of a sudden week 3 might be not as, and every game is tough in the NFL, but week 3 might be, you'll look down the road and all of a sudden this team got good and we didn't think this team.
That's his long way of saying 7-10.
Yeah, I
think that's right. Yeah,
I'm like 7-10
or 8-9.
Yeah.
No, this is what I love about the NFL.
Yeah.
It's why it's the greatest league.
It's awesome.
Because you just don't know.
You don't know.
As long as you're not one of the very bottoms.
Yeah.
But I mean,
then you knew.
But
we've been there too much.
So we go back to the history, and history's history.
Mm-hmm.
Every year in the NFL, I'm not even talking about us now.
Yeah.
There's some bottom dweller or two that all of a sudden. Last year it's the Commanders.
Yes.
Yep.
Like, did anyone see the Commanders going to the NFC title game?
Going to Detroit and beating them in the playoffs?
Yeah, never.
By the way, if they don't get a Hail Mary,
that might not have made the playoffs.
Which just kicked off their season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so that's the beauty of this league.
Yep,
and I think
no doubt.
the learning there, and my belief,
is,
man, this is a marathon.
Yeah.
And I 100%, Dan, your point is like, hey, you got to start fast. Carolina.
Right.
Well, do we not know? Could Carolina not be one of the best teams in the NFC
very
West?
well could be.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Bryce Young played really good football at the end of the year last year.
They have the same optimism that we have.
100%.
Right? They are pumped about how they finished and how Bryce Young found himself and drafting Ted McMillan and doing it. So they're excited too.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I go all the way back, which I wish there was more of. The game's evolved. Sports have evolved.
Yeah.
That's the mindset.
Well, you learned that in 96.
96.
I mean, we were terrible.
We're 4-7. We're 4-7 dead. We cut
22.
We cut Andre Rison, and everyone's like, "This team's dead." Tom doesn't know what he's doing, and a bunch of idiots.
Boom.
The last 2022 was that. They had to win the last 5 to get it. It's almost a carbon copy of 96.
Yeah, so you look at it, and
didn't go as far.
And that's the beauty of this. And that's why, circling back what I was saying earlier, we have to establish a culture and a mode of operandum where we love to compete, and we're never going to be out of it.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll end with this. Last year, this team was 1-4.
Yep.
And what did we end up? 4-13. At the same time, the Los Angeles Rams were 1-4.
Yeah.
And they ended up
the playoffs.
a sack in the fourth quarter from beating the Super Bowl champs in the division round.
Good point.
In other words, don't give up no matter how.
Well, my goodness.
Sure. That's what a culture does, though.
That's what a culture does. Yeah. And what we are going to build, we are going to have a bunch of people who love to compete, love this game, and are never think they're out of it.
Right.
Because if you do that, and that was a little bit of what I learned from Tom.
Yeah.
That grinding mentality, that competitive spirit, and say, hey, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep going, and we're going to play this game the right way, and we'll see where we end up at the end of the year. That's why you can't be worried about. And it's funny because for years, how many years have we come on the show and I'm telling you what our record's going to be and everything? Pete, someone asked me the other day, what do you think? I'm like, I haven't even thought about it.
Right. It definitely changes when you're back inside the system.
Like, I didn't even thought, I don't know. I know this. Like, we're going to go compete and, like, hey, let's go play the first week.
Yeah.
And let's go figure it out. And we're just going to keep on going because this league, and especially at this time of year, you have no idea. Everyone says, oh, man, Cincinnati, the tough games here.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
You sure about that?
Right.
You sure the Panthers are no good? You sure?
No.
You know,
no.
Whoever?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But on September 5th when we're doing the show, we're going to be sure. They're terrible. They better win this one.
But hey, and this is I probably am one of the few people in my role that have this perspective because I lived your guys' life too.
That's fair, yeah.
And guess what? That's what you guys should be doing because that's what our fans are doing.
That's right.
And I want our fans doing that because this is entertainment at the same time.
Right.
And they need to have fun with it. And we want to play exciting football and put a product on the field that they're proud of.
Right.
And I want them calling into your show and you guys saying, 7-10, and E arguing with Dan. No, 12-5.
12-5, big Bo.
Let's go, E. And so that's the beauty. But that's the time of year we're in. We're all trying to figure it out. And we'll see what happens.
Well, listen, we're proud of you. Congratulations.
Yeah, happy for you. We've told you.
I know you're in a good spot, and I know how much you love the team and love the city. So we're riding with you, Big Bo.
When we really
take us to the promised land.
We haven't taken you there.
I'm riding with James and Liam because I'll tell you.
You like them. You're impressed you.
I'm telling you what. Those are two guys. I am the old man of the group, but you got to.
I feel like, Prost, that we could have been James and Liam, but whatever. We were lacking in a lot of our characters.
We needed Tony to get hired
so
first.
So Tony kind of left us.
Let me say
we're James and Liam.
A couple areas you're lacking.
That's fair.
Experience. Intelligence. Experience. You're intangibly poor.
Fair.
Ecosystem, not good.
You can't even spell ecosystem.
Yeah. That's fair.
EKO.
Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean?
So besides that, you guys are very qualified. But no, really, I mean, part of my excitement of showing up to work every day, because at the end of the day, this is the people business. At the end of it is the people I get to work with.
Right.
And at the top of that list is Liam Coen and James Gladstone.
Right.
I think Shaw did, because he led the head coaching process. I was a part of it, but he led it. Did a great job getting Liam in here.
Yeah.
I think our fans are going to love it, love the style of football. And then helping lead the GM search. Obviously, I'm biased because that was the guy I picked. But you talk about a big strategic thinker who just loves football and loves football players and building the team. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars and this organization are in good hands with Liam Coen.
Good. Guys he loves and respects. Things never heard during Sports Final Radio 2007 and 8.
Except for the year.
Words never uttered.
Except for when I had to save the show.
He did save it.
That was it.
Thank you, Don Anthony.
All right, guys.
We'll see.
All right.
I'm going to go get some of that free coffee. Some of that Jag coffee.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's not set to the frequency. It's right here. Hello. No. Wrong frequency. What's the frequency, by the way?
10 XL.
Sun's out, savings out. That's what this summer is all about. Hurry to Kia on Atlantic this month to maximize your fun in the sun. Make no payments for 90 days and drive new Kia starting under $20K. Plus, it's easy to shop for new Kias when you know we have financing rates starting at 0. Take advantage of the sunniest time of year and drive away with the sunshine savings from here. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your Kia Coastal Connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Love is in the air. At Beard's Diamonds, listen up. Couples, this is a great offer. Hicken here from my friends at Beard's Diamonds. Out for a limited time. Buy one, get one free on all wedding bands. That's right. When you buy his wedding band, get hers free. Buy hers, get his free. Save up to $10,000. Woo! You about to get married or been married for years thinking it's time for an upgrade? You can't miss the deal of the year on the ultimate symbol of love. Beards has hundreds and hundreds of bands. Top designers, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, titanium, platinum, plain bands, channel set bands, eternity bands. Oh, my goodness. Nobody has a bigger or better selection of wedding bands than Beards. So get the Beards. Find the wedding band that reflects your style and your personality. Buy one, get the second free. Hey, the big box corporate jewelry stores, they can't touch this. But Beards can. Through June 23rd, buy one wedding band, get the second one free. Don't miss the opportunity to celebrate Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local.
Want to bet on sports but no clue where to start? Millions of players are already making moves on Hard Rock Bet. Your friends might be winning. Why not you? Bet with confidence. Bets by real players help guide your picks. Go with the crowd and cash in on the wins. Any pick that catches your eye. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. New players bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here. Only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do. Stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Feeling the Florida heat? Make sure your car's AC is ready with help from Big Chief Tire. Frank Frangie here. Right now, get $50 off all AC services at any of their 5 Jacksonville locations. Whether it's a quick recharge or a full repair, their expert technicians will keep you cool and comfortable on the road. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your AC service today and take advantage of this limited one-time offer. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Hello. The Checkmate Coatings phone line has you covered from the floor up. From tough sports topics to strong surfaces, Checkmate Coatings is your floor's missing piece and your connection to the sports world on 1010XL.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
A new era of women's professional soccer has arrived. The Gainbridge Super League, redefining the game for the next generation. Sporting Jacks, the first ever pro women's team on the First Coast. Be there for history. Secure your tickets now at sportingjacks.com.
This is Greg Huntington, a.k.a. The Mangler. I'm on the winning team at Waste Management. If your business needs sustainable environmental services for waste removal and recycling collection, then you can count on the industry leader of WM to deliver results. Go to WM.com/Duval.
Your home is more than walls and a roof. It's where you breathe, drink, and power through life. At Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, we're here to keep it all running smoothly. From clean, cool air to clean water, reliable power to expert plumbing, we do it all. For over 35 years, families have trusted Donovan to make their homes healthier, safer, and more comfortable. Call Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing today. 904-270-COOL, where health meets home.
Rebound Rehabilitation. 11 great locations across the First Coast, and they're just a click away when it comes to feeling strong and healthy again. If you need the best path to recovery, look no further than Rebound Rehab. Log on and check out one of their great 11 locations.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line.
Hello.
Your floor's missing piece.
But quite frankly,
we get an A-lister
for us.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy's
this is
in our
one where
wheelhouse.
this is one where if you're David Spade, your publicist, your handler says, "Hey, we got you on with," and you're just looking at me like, "What, bro? What time? 8:30? Really?" Good morning, Mr. Spade. How are we doing?
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time with us.
I was like, what? Wait,
Right.
what?
What? This is like
this is sports talk radio.
No, it's good. It must be hot there. I just heard 7 air conditioning commercials while I was waiting.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the economy of sports talk radio, my friend. Our currency is BTUs.
Bill's Weed Shop.
We got that too. It's coming. All right, listen.
He's coming to town tomorrow. He's hosting the.
That's right.
Zoyer Sports Florida Sports Hall of Fame. A lot of good guys getting inducted. Patrick Young, our buddy, is one of the speakers there. David's the man. I think Jim Furyk's going in.
Yeah.
I think Nancy Montana is going in.
No.
I think is a mascot going in, David? I think there might be a mascot.
Yeah,
I think you might have a mascot. You might
Let
wanna
me
check
tell you
on
the
that.
prep on that. That happens on the plane, okay? He's bringing the jokes is what we're doing. We're bringing the fun.
Yeah.
We're going to spark them up there. Well, listen, I
I
was
bring
thinking
the
this.
hilarity. Maybe they want me to be the mascot. I didn't even.
No, I
read
don't
it,
think
but-
so. And I've looked at the website. It says nothing about that at all.
No.
What a great career you've ended up with, my man. I followed you. I'm probably about your age, and so I followed you since you were teenage, looking on Saturday Night Live through all the different shows and the podcasts and now the streaming and the movies. And man, I'm not sure I would have pegged it for as absolutely terrific as it's wound up. I mean, do you scratch yourself? I mean, do you just pinch yourself sometimes and scratch while you're at it?
I do scratch. I tickle, pinch, scratch. It is definitely hard to tread water in the business and keep doing stuff. It's just every thing you do is an audition, and everything you do you could screw up, and people go, all right, well, that's enough of that guy. So it's just to keep going out there is fun. Even doing that little thing the other night with Morgan Wallen, I came out there with him. Even those little things are fun. Just a random. I walked him out of the show as Joe Dirt in Arizona at Cardinal Stadium. Super fun. And then you come here. I'm in New York. I'm doing something here, and then I go see you guys, and then I get a Jacksonville crowd to see where I haven't performed in a while, and should be actually a really good time. And they get to see my stand-up jokes, which not R-rated. We've talked about it. These kind of shows are really fun because everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's there to have fun. And then they must know me from something. Ow! Hang on. God dang.
Injury.
I just wiped out my room. Oh, my God.
I'm getting
You know when
Tommy
you
Boy
have the headphones
vibes.
on and it catches a corner? And
Not good. Yeah.
Oh, my God. My C5 just snapped.
Well, listen.
Anyway.
You just proved your ability to do family-friendly comedy because
There you go.
Something
I
could have
didn't
flown
say
there
anything
really
bad.
easy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think,
So-
God dang. Yeah. No, it'll be fun for that, and I just practiced last night. I went out to the club in New York just to sharpen the edges of the.
I'm curious, David, what is your favorite thing to do in the entertainment business? Do you enjoy making the movies? Do you enjoy stand up? What you've
The
done?
old sketch comedy of SNL and how you got started?
Yeah, is there one area that's this is in my that you enjoy more than others, or is it just what? How do you handle it?
The movies are super hard, and when they come out, it's the most fun if they do well. That's really a good time. Or you go to a screening, and it plays well, and you're like, oh my God, all that fit together. It's so hard. It's so easy to screw up a movie. So to get it to where it works all the way to the end, and stand-up is really fun when you are in the pocket and it's working and you got a good crowd.
Yeah,
It's all you.
Yeah.
You can't blame anyone.
Yeah.
And you have to say, okay, if it works, at least it's me writing this stupid stuff. And you got to do it right, and it's very tricky to get it right every time. I've gone on 4 times in 1 week, and one of them doesn't do well, and you're just like, I don't know what happened. I'm trying. Every crowd is a little bit different.
Has streaming changed them? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, my bad. Has streaming changed the movie game for the better or worse, or is the movie game still the movie game?
Movie game is a lot tougher these days. They just don't make as many, it seems, and they make them for the streamers. Adam sort of got a second life because he went all these great career at Sony, and then he flipped over to Netflix and just started over. And so I think streaming's good. I mean, it's fun to have it in theaters. It's always fun to have movies.
Sure.
I think you can't compete with the ease of just waking up and looking at a movie, not paying for parking or everything. So that's obviously where everything I would say is going, but it's really already there. And then TV shows are, there's a sitcom in development with me and Brooke Shields right now. But those things take forever, way longer than they used to. They used to make a call and go, Spade, you want to do this? Here's what you'll get. Here's a script. You like it. And within a week, you're like, okay, we're going to go shoot this thing. So that's tougher for these studios to do. They don't do it much. And, David Spade, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Visiting with David Spade, yeah. I just like to tell people that.
David Spade, maybe you've seen him on Grown Ups on TBS every day, all day.
Yes.
They are everywhere.
Hey, speaking of that.
That Wrong Missy movie hit me right, dude.
God,
I laughed my butt off at that stupid thing. What a stupid movie you made, David Spade.
Good. That was good.
Damn you and your stupid movies.
I know. People go, I love that movie. It's so
I did love The Wrong Missy.
That was a good one, man.
It was. David, what do they yell at you more than anything else? What do the people – is there a line from any movie? Because you've done so many, and we know them all so well. Is there one line?
Or character?
Are you Joe Dirt? Are you, the Tommy Boys? I mean, just so we can go on and on.
I would say the most out in my day, I get mentioned – it's probably the top three are Grown Ups, Joe Dirt, Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Wrong Missy in the last 5 years – I get a lot of, because when it goes on streaming, not theaters, it's worldwide, and I never had that. It's worldwide #1, and so suddenly they go, well, we're at 55 million. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Like, how many people have seen it? And you go, that many? And they go, yeah, that's way more, because if you think in a theater, if it's even $10 a ticket, like how many people is 55 million? How much would that make? So it's so many more people get to see it, and it was a good old school R-rated comedy. But I think Emperor's New Groove is the one that you probably wouldn't think of, but a lot of people.
That's right. Cause
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Grew up with that, and then their kids watch it.
Are you much of a sports fan? Are you a huge sports fan? Semi-sport? How do you look at the world of sports?
I am a more football.
Okay.
Like the Jaguars, I might want to see if I can go down there. Is that where they?
Come on.
Listen, I know a lot about football. Is that where they rehearse?
We are at their training camp. Yeah, that's right. That's where they rehearse. We're at the rehearsal
funny.
site, rehearsal stage.
Instead of practice.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Listen, we've talked to enough actors; they don't know the difference. See, we got to cover.
I know it's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, we're going to ask you this. We asked this. Should we ask him what he thinks of Denny Quaid, Dan? Should we?
Oh, we had Denny Quaid on one time. He was not happy with us.
Yeah, that's the one bad one.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. He was probably in a bad mood. Dan asked him a question about an old movie that he liked, and Quaid kind of inferred like we didn't know that it was like a Hollywood story and not real. I can't remember what it was.
Everybody's All-American.
Was it the Rookie?
No,
everybody's All-American.
Everybody's All-American where he's a football player.
Which is way back.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. No.
He didn't get my
Quaid is a
humor.
stud. He's done a ton of movies, but
yeah.
I could see
was that a character? It's disappointing. Back when you did that little Hollywood, just rip them apart back in the day, did that ever lead to any tense moments for you? Somebody didn't take the humor?
Sure. I mean, more than you would think, because
I would think it would be a lot.
Publicists calling on, wait, what are you doing? And then screaming at SNL and screaming at Lauren. But it was just a survival. That was the one thing I was doing that seemed to work. And when Lauren says do it again, you do it again.
Yeah,
because
it puts you in a tough spot, I bet. It seems comes across nice and easy.
I mean,
with everyone, you're like,
I'm there with guys that have so many moves. Dana and Mike Myers. And I'm more of a straight comedian and not as much character-y. So if you get something that works, and Bob Odenkirk was helping me write it, and Conan, all the guys that were there were like, this is a great one, keep doing it. So I'm like, oh my God, if this is going to keep me from not getting fired, I will take a beating from someone out there that I'm never going to meet. And then I met them all. And that was hard. But then I did a movie and another movie. And then I go, oh, wait, now I get, if you read a review or someone says something negative, you go, it really hits you hard. So you go, oh, I see what it's like now. I was just doing it because I'm like, come on, you can take it. I'm clowning on you. You're fine. But it's such a fragile business that if the wind blows a little bit or shifts on someone, they just go, oh, yeah, that guy's done. I heard they suck.
Yeah. The good news now is with social media, you don't have to be a celebrity to get hated on. So now you're just like one of the crew, you know? It's like, you know.
No, we're finding new ways to hate people.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, listen.
Good of us as an American.
Enjoy your trip to our fine town here in the Hall of Fame banquet coming up tomorrow night. And thanks for taking some time with us. Really do. Not just, buttering your toast here this morning.
Yeah.
Enjoy your work and have
fans.
For many, many years.
Yep.
I appreciate it. I might be down at the Jaguars doing some burpees, taking some hits, doing some patterns. So if you see me out there, don't say hi. Just watch the magic.
We'll be sure.
Kind of think of you more as a kicker, Dave.
Have a good rehearsal.
Stop it. Let's not get a Dennis Quaid situation. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. There's a David Spade in town tomorrow night. We are at the Miller Electric Center where the Jaguars are just out taking the field for another training camp workout, and we'll be back with more next. It's a GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. More Jaguars, more prep sports, more Gators, more Knowles, more Dogs, more golf. Plus original podcasts from your favorite 1010XL personalities. 1010XL.com.
Big number one Duval Ford is trusted by Duval families, Duval businesses, and law enforcement across Florida. We're Jacksonville's largest Ford dealer by new Ford sales with the biggest service facility to keep everything in your driveway and in your fleet on the road. Shop Big number one Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue for our low prices and nationally recognized service-first experience. Big number one Duval Ford, proudly serving North Florida since 1916.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is poured at Southern Coast Seafood, now open Mondays. Enjoy craft for $12.99 a pound on Tuesdays. Drink Brackish Wednesdays with $1 oyster on the half shell. Brackish Vodka is the first clean craft vodka made right here in Jacksonville for whatever your sport is. If your sport is crab at Southern Coast, your vodka is Brackish. Southern Coast Seafood, now open Mondays. Brackish Vodka, proud partner of the Jaguars.
Hey, say goodbye to glasses and contacts with customized vision treatments at Bowden Eye & Associates. Hick it here from my friends at Bowden Eye. Dr. Bowden and his expert team bring you the latest options. Evo implantable Collamer lenses, refractive lens exchange, or traditional LASIK. Tailored just for you. Imagine waking up to clear vision, no hassle, no fuss. Are you ready to see the difference? It's easy. Call now or visit BowdenEye.com for a free screening. Bowden Eye & Associates. They're keeping the First Coast focused.
Firehouse Subs has fries. Their hometown hero since '94 just cranked up the heat. Hot subs, crispy fries, golden, pillowy on the inside, and perfectly seasoned. Over 30 Jacksonville locations. Firehouse Subs, homegrown and now with fries.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
I'm Max Fink on your Gator station. 1010XL is your pipeline to Gator Nation. Listen to the Gator Report all year round.
Freshened up by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators. 1010XL.
Go Gators!
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Varya here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Varya Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit varyaorthopedics.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood. What is a gemologist?
Frank, that's a good question because gemologist is a generic title that can be used by anyone, whether they have any gemological training or not. There's also a graduate gemologist, which is somebody that's taken the gemology courses of the Gemological Institute of America and received a diploma. Then there's a certified gemologist of the American Gem Society. They've received the graduate gemologist diploma, have worked in the jewelry business for a minimum of 3 years, and are tested by examination once a year to re-win the certified gemologist title. There's one other aspect that certified gemologists have that others might or might not have, and that's the accredited gemological equipment to be able to make the right grading calls on diamonds and other gemstones. At Underwood's, we have an American Gem Society accredited gem laboratory that our certified gemologists work in, assuring you the quality and value you deserve.
That's Underwood's, Florida's longest-standing member of the American Gem Society in San Marco, Avondale, the Shops of Ponte Vedra, Underwood Jewelers.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
This is Hayes Carlyon for First Florida Credit Union. I bank with First Florida Credit Union because I trust them. I can always count on them when it comes to the vast services they provide. The online banking services are outstanding. So easy to use, depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. I also go to the branch off 210 in St. Johns County and the Durbin location, but they have 10 branches in the Jacksonville area. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
It's hurricane season. Protect your home with 904 Gutters with a Z. That's right. Z as in zone defense for your home. Water damage hits hard. 904 Gutters with a Z hits back harder. Search 904 Gutters with a Z and make the right call.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
And because I think that's what the greatest athletes and the people who have the most success fall in love with the game they're playing. And that's what we talk about. Do you love football?
I love football. I wish I could play the game, make millions of dollars. It certainly has changed. I was thinking back to the old, we don't do a lot of training camp. Hick, we're on the air while camp workouts are going. Shoot, I'm not sure I've been in the Miller Electric Center for a training camp workout per se. Boy, just how much it's changed through the years. I can't help whenever I'm at camp, I always go back to those first days when we were all covering the NFL for the first time, and there's still a handful of us here in town that are still part of that group. Many have moved on or retired. But I just can't help but think back to that. Just it's hot, Hick. Not the I guess I'm thinking the first one in Jacksonville, not the first one. Although they did do some here and then go up there, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm talking about two-hour workouts in the sun. A lot of days, both sessions, pads popping.
Yep.
Hitting.
Yep.
It's amazing. Just a slight, delay in between here with this facility. These guys get to walk into it. Just perfect, you know. The hardships of being a pro athlete, man, they sure have gotten lessened through the years. There used to be hardships, bus rides or train rides or this or that, and
that's why
they've been all eliminated.
That's why if you're down there on the field and everybody's at a different level, Foyer Oluokun's not worried about making the team, or he knows. But
Coen knows. He even said that. Yeah, there's a difference evaluating 43-55 and.
Yeah, but there's a handful of dudes here who are fighting for their NFL careers, man. And I guess there are a lot of dudes here who have no shot at making the team. But
I would agree with that.
But I guess their thought is, I'm in a camp. I'm young. I'm going to do it while I can. And if I could just impress one guy enough that he can call, because it's a very incestuous league.
Well, if you can get,
if I can impress one guy enough that he will call his friend with the Broncos, maybe, and all of a sudden they need a receiver. Maybe that's the opportunity I'll get.
Well, with we talked about each team got $434 million in revenue from a year ago.
Yeah.
But with that, I will say they have spread the wealth. It's not just that the high-end players are getting paid more, but back in the day when the practice squad was first formed,
right,
there was like 6 guys on it, and
right.
it was hard to be on it.
Right.
And the practice squad's now like 15, 17 dudes of various levels of experience.
That's fair.
Especially if you're young, if I can just get on a squad, I get to keep playing ball, and I'll. Who knows? You have a week where 3 of a position go down, and you're the guy.
But the interesting thing, too, with the practice squad, and I think this is still the case, is if you get plucked
from somewhere else
to an active squad, to somewhere else, or we pluck.
They have to keep you for a certain amount of time.
But it's a short time. And then,
it used to be the whole year.
Yeah, and then it's like...
Now it's like 4 games.
It's like 2 or 3 games where you get that NFL check, but then it's over.
Yeah.
And I guess then you go find another practice squad. It's just the life of... it's... You think about that versus like baseball. Baseball, like the AAA to the major guys, the guys who get called, you get called, like the Mets have this cat, Rico Garcia. He came up, he was in the minors. He came up, he pitched a game, they cut him. Yankees grabbed him. Yankee went to Yankee Stadium, pitched a game, they cut him. Mets grabbed him back, they used him. It's just a constant, and you got to be ready. You might be in AAA Syracuse and the Mets are in San Francisco tonight and they need somebody and they just call them to get on a plane and go.
I wonder if there's a limit that you can. I think in your own practice squad you can send them up and down, can't you? I think if you sign someone off of someone else's practice squad, you have to keep them.
Correct.
Because I do like the ability. Now, what happens though in Major League Baseball, you have a confined number of times you can do those moves. Now, it's a big number. It might be 10 or 12 in their career, but you do eventually run out. I wonder if the NFL setup is if not the same, at least similar, in as far as how many times you can do it. Well, we talked earlier about the seeming quietness around the greatest coach in NFL history taking over an ACC program. Well, Bill Belichick and the UNC contingent met the media yesterday in Charlotte, and the closest thing, I guess, to mania since he took over. So much unknown, but he seems to be quietly confident, Hick, and I don't know what to make of him. I will say this: no, he's not doing that dry monotone that he did.
Have you seen the schedule?
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yes, he's using more of that. That personality we saw from him out of the league, where he would, show some inflection and show some personality. I'm not saying he's busting out, but it's not that same. I'm not gonna comment about that.
The only question I have with Bill Belichick is: has Tom Brady been to Chapel Hill yet?
In other words, the insinuation that without Tom Brady, what really are we talking about?
No, not that insinuation at all. I'm just curious about their relationship. Has Tom Brady been to Chapel Hill to speak to the Tar Heels football team?
I'll tell you what is interesting.
I think the answer to that is no.
How many players on his roster aren't super even aware of Bill Belichick?
No, I don't.
None? Not all football players are football fans, man.
But you got to.
We've talked to recruits that don't know who the head coach is at certain colleges.
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess I don't know, man. So if you're, what was the last year they won though? Pretty. Would they win? 19? 18?
Yeah.
So, 6 years, an 18-year-old would be 12. He's probably at least aware of him.
Yeah, you got it. It's NFL films. Super Bowl.
Little kids getting ready to go to college don't watch the same stuff on TV we do. I'm not sure they're watching
it one night. And
I think if you went that right now and you ask current 14-year-olds who Bill Belichick is,
they may not know how many Super Bowls he's won and things of that ilk, but they know.
I guess the point of the question is, do you really appreciate him and what he's done? Do you have that attention of, or does he have to tell you, guys, I don't know if you know this, I've won 6 Super Bowls, listen to me.
Yeah.
Do you have to go that far? All right, we're coming back for the 9 o'clock hour.
Nasty here?
That's a GFL Friday. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
I haven't seen McNasty.
They kind of sequestered us here.
I told him I didn't want him here.
I heard somebody screaming Duval over there. It might have been him. It might have been McNasty.
All right. Well, we'll see what we got to do when we come back. It's a GFL Friday on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
If your favorite colors are teal and black,
I love love my Jaguars.
You're on the right track.
Mr. John!
1010XL, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's Christmas in July at Beard's Diamonds. Why not celebrate your anniversary with a stunning eternity band or a pair of diamond stud earrings? Buy now and get up to 40% off. Don't miss this annual event. Best prices of the year store-wide. And remember, Beard's Diamonds is your local jeweler with over 4 decades of delivering the best value, the best quality, and the best overall experience. With no commission salespeople, no corporate sales quotas, and no nonsense pricing. Beard's Diamonds at the shops at Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beards.
Hey, Hicken here, or just call me Dreamfinders Danny. For a limited time to ring in the new year, Dreamfinders Homes is offering an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down that rate and get in the game. You heard me right. It's 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit DreamfindersHomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to DreamfindersHomes.com for more details.
Get tips from PGA pros on Brunch with the Tour with Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and Apex Roofing and Contracting. Brunch provided by Chick-fil-A on 1010XL, home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
It's a battle for the playoffs as your Sharks take the field this Saturday. Kickoff at 7. Tickets start at just $15. Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Try the new 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card. All for only $100. Get tickets at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700.
Prosser here. Ask about the Sharks 4-packs, 4 tickets, 4 food vouchers, and a $20 gift card, all for only $100. It's Military Appreciation Night, presented by True Vet Solutions. All current and former military can purchase a special buy one, get one free ticket deal. Join us on the field after the game for a jersey auction, an autograph session, sponsored by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectible. Tickets start at just $15. Call 904-621-0700. That's 904-621-0700.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental. With light sedation for cleaning, then deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, 2 locations in Jacksonville.
Hey gang, Hicken here. Think you got the ugliest garage floor on the First Coast? Is your garage a cracked, stained, hot mess? Hold on to your squeegee and listen up. Checkmate Coatings is hunting for the worst garage floor out there. And listen to me. If you have the ugliest, the winner, a free garage coating makeover. Hello! Let's go Checkmate Coatings. Take 10 seconds. All you got to do. Take a picture of that garage eyesore and register at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. It's so easy, and it's your chance to win a free floor coating. Wow, Checkmate Coatings. It's easy. Just snap a quick pic and enter for a chance to win at checkmatecoatings.com/contest. Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
The 2025 NFL season is just around the corner, and we can't wait for you to be back at the bank. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are starting off the preseason going head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers Saturday, August 9th. Be at the bank as the Jags take the field for the first time this season, and grab your tickets for a 7 p.m. kickoff by going to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you soon, Jags fans.
The
let's get the work done.
Training camp is here.
Up, quick feet, quick feet, quick feet.
1010XL's training camp coverage is backed by Roland Reach Plumbing and Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Let's go, here we go, let's go. It's live now, let's go.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, buddy. Why so glum?
Stinky ice cubes, Jason. It's all downhill from here.
What?
The tap water in my place smells kind of funky. Funky tap water makes funky ice cubes. I meet a nice girl, invite her back to my place for a cocktail, and blow my whole romantic gesture with a mojito that smells like dog's feet.
Wait, I can totally make you way cooler.
I'm not taking your charity ice cubes, Jason. I have my pride.
Your pride is safe. Our plumbers can be at your house the day you call and install a whole home water purification system. Water tastes better, dishes come out cleaner, even your hair feels better after you shower.
Ooh, the ladies love a man with soft hair, don't they, Jason?
Life moves pretty fast. If you spend every day worried about the water in your own home, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Sports fans, this is David Garrard here. And if you're suffering from orthopedic soreness, make an appointment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where everyone is treated like a pro.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Lone Pronto Jacksonville. Jags GM James Gladstone says the team's salary cap is in a sweet spot heading into camp.
Actually, we're kind of in the middle of the league on the current space that we have at our disposal, which gives us flexibility.
Rookie linebacker Jack Kaiser is soaking it all in at his first camp and praising defensive coordinator Anthony Caponilli.
You love playing for a DC who's passionate and cares about you, and that's exactly, him in a nutshell. Like, he cares about players and he's hyper passionate.
Around the state, Desmond Watson, the former Gator defensive tackle, is day-to-day with the Bucs, placed on the non-football injury list as he works through conditioning at over 460 pounds. On the diamond, Tampa Bay battles Cincinnati while Miami heads north to face Milwaukee. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill. We're wasting time. Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
I don't see E.T. at 9 o'clock nasty anywhere down here at the facility as part of their mission statement. So with trepidation, we'll begin the 9 o'clock hour. At least this guy will. I don't know where these two backseaters will take us. Well, backseat Vazins never stopped them from taking us to parts unknown. As the Jaguars are on the field right now, I tell you, I've seen some elite handoffs so far from Trevor Lawrence, E.T. Elite. Oh, that's an elite. There's an elite screen pass to Tank Bigsby out in the flat, E.T. But the other side of that is there's another elite screen pass from Nick Mullins, E.T.
Are you giving me play-by-play over there?
Elite screen. I'm looking at elite screen game. I mean, it is running like a well-oiled machine, Dan. He's taking a 2-set drop. He's throwing it 6 feet, and he's catching it.
You joke, but
yeah,
we haven't had an elite screen game around here in years.
Elite. Yeah.
So if we can get an elite screen game, I'm all for practicing the elite screen game.
Well, listen, I think it becomes kind of a proxy of the run game. We had Liam Coen on with us earlier this morning. He stopped by about the 7:30 hour. It was good to have a chance to sit down and talk. He's consistent with what we've seen and heard from Liam Coen to this point. We did get the chance to ask him, just maybe a few questions that were more of the sidebar variety.
I'm fascinated.
You immediately called him professor and pissed him off. He almost ruined the whole thing for us, so that wasn't good.
I'm fascinated to see how he does as a head coach. I want to know what kind of coach he's going to be. I'm curious. how. And you know what? I bet there is a little bit of trepidation for him in the respect that he said, like even the scrimmage and the preseason games, man, you don't want to have that one moment where you look lost or you get confused. You know what I'm saying? Not where something stands out that the fans can all pounce on and like, oh, my God, what do we got here? Right? Because that's happened. Like, I remember I'll give you a perfect example. Hackett in Denver. Very early in the season. What are they doing?
Yeah, they didn't go for it on 4th and 5 or something.
And it wasn't one of those debatable ones.
No, they should have gone. It was a Monday Night Football game.
Yes, yeah. and when something like that happens,
they had Russell Wilson at the time was the best at converting that down in distance.
And you're a first-year coach.
Never made any sense to not go for it there.
No, and it's hard to. So you don't want to have that moment. I guess that's what you're guarding against mostly as a head coach. I thought the same with I can remember getting into it with Taylor Dahl about Flus, and it was like a preseason game or something, and going for 2 versus and I don't even remember what it was, but look, or Staley, another disaster, right? What is this guy doing? It's 4th and 6 from his 28.
Yeah, and they got the lead.
Yeah, there's things like that.
Yeah, there is a part of me that does think there is a segment of the whole analytics movement that are the dorks that got picked on in high school, Hick.
Well, whatever it is.
And they're going to show. I'll show you. I'll outsmart you, and because some of these things don't make any sense.
But that can't filter down to the head man.
Well, I don't know.
Can't.
I bet you there are organizations, just like in some baseball organizations, the GM is setting the starting lineup. Head coach, I'll see at the game. I bet you there are some that these down and distances, we will be doing this.
Yeah.
It's out of his hands. And the reason is to take that emotionality out of the coach's hands. Mm-hmm. But part of that emotionality is reading the game and the flow. That's the one thing that the analytics don't do.
You can't hide behind that, though, as a coach for too long, because ultimately it's about wins and losses.
They may never hide behind it. I'm just saying reality may be that it might not always be their choice. That may be an organization decision.
That's bad.
I'm not reporting this as fact, but it wouldn't surprise me with the heavier analytics leaning. Why do you do the analytics? That's why they're there, Dan. There shouldn't be any emotion.
If it's gotten to that point, we're in trouble.
Well, the analytics are on this down and distance. You go for it. It doesn't,
listen,
And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying.
Well, you heard Liam Coen say, you can go by the book, but and listen, here, analytics are important. I mean, Tony Khan heads is a big part of the analytics department. With that said, and listening to Tony Boselli and Liam Coen, it's Liam Coen's call. Liam Coen's main job of this coach-centric organization is to make the right decisions out there, and I'm pointing to the practice field and in there, and I'm pointing inside the stadium. That's what his job is. That's what he's supposed to do. So, a great crowd on hand out here again.
Yeah, it's hot too, man. I give him credit, man. There's some troopers there, and the smart ones get here early. And if there's one little section here
in the
that
sun
catches the early sun, I think as the sun goes higher, that'll probably be be out of it. But yeah, that's some hardy souls to watch what are, for me, very tedious workouts. Of course, we've been here for 30 years. And listen, it is a great chance. Not everyone can afford the game day experience.
Time out. Here's Trevor Lawrence. He's close to us now. He's
okay.
He's about the he's about the 10-yard line. Look at the foot forward, changing the foot in the shotgun.
Yes, it's the left foot forward now. He's going back to pass.
Two-step drop, three-step drop, fires down the middle.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown Jaguars.
That's a touchdown. Now, it was a touchdown by a guy who...
Another one. Oh, another touchdown.
Who is it's like Marcus Pollard. I mean, it's like somebody who's not a real player. I'm just saying, but yeah, it was Johnny Boy. He got hit. They all throw the exact same ball that distance. Can't tell a lick of difference between them.
Was that Johnny Boy Wolford?
I think it was.
All right.
Who was the fourth quarterback? It's that
Is it the kid from Memphis?
What's his name? Hennigan?
Yeah. That's our fourth guy?
I believe so, yeah. If we get to our fourth guy, spoiler alert, we're in big trouble.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Then it does matter, Tony, who you're playing.
It does matter who you're playing. We've now backed it up, by the way, to the
are we throwing a little longer?
Yeah, we're now back to the 20-yard line. We got BTJ.
Same spot?
I got BTJ on the left, split out wide left here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm assuming it's going to be a little corner route. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
Oh, and then on the right side, Mullins will be throwing to – who is that going to be? That little what was his name?
Trammell.
Yeah. No, it's a post.
Oh, they're both beautiful
through
touchdowns.
the post. They ran the corner on the outside and the post on the inside.
Yeah.
Again, flawless execution. The undefeated Jaguars
Here's
remain
Trevor
that
Lawrence
way.
on the right side.
Yeah.
3 steps, boom, gets it out of there.
Right there. Oh, De'Ami Brown with a little one-hand grab. I think it's a little
one-hand.
showboat in there. I think he could have used 2.
I like Trevor to put that a little bit tighter
Yeah,
on
well,
him.
you're a hypercritic, so I understand that. There's Parker Washington.
Yeah, P-Dub, we call him P-Dub.
Apparently, he had an outstanding practice yesterday doing things like that, catching balls against the air.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Is this the kind of
scintillating?
This is what they're looking
practice
at.
breakdown.
This is what they would get. It would be a disaster if the drill did the show. Tony's talking this noise about us doing the show live here every day next year.
Yeah.
What kind of sentence is that, Tony? No.
If Trevor Lawrence comes by, then we'll be glad to do
and
it.
then the next day we'll call in sick. But my point is, dude.
Yeah.
To watch to sit and could you? It's just practice, man. We talk about practice, not a game.
Okay, one more, Trevor. Let's
Not
look
a
at the,
game.
look
Here
at
we
the
go.
footwork. Are the
Look
feet
at that.
pointing towards the target?
Yeah, it was just perfect footwork by my accounts.
I think Caleb Von Chason caught that one.
Did he?
Yeah.
Kalen is no longer here.
What? Is he gone?
That guy is bigger than Caleb on Chason. He's a tight end. Yeah, significantly bigger. Now we're moving it back in. Right now, if I had come down here, say, brought my 8-year-olds down for the practice, we'd get here, we'd get in the stands, and this would be about the first time where I look at the watch and you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
This would be about that time. Been out for about 40 minutes.
When I brought the kids to things of this ilk that didn't really excite me, I would do one of these if I wanted to leave. Hey, listen, I've told you this before.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we can go in that pro shop and get something if we go now.
But we need to go now.
That's a flat-out bribe. Now, because there'll be too crowded later.
Yeah.
But if we go now,
sure,
I'll get you something in the pro shop.
I was a little more hardcore. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
No,
I pulled that at Disney numerous times.
I don't know if I don't know if I've ever brought my kids to a training camp. We've been to the scrimmages inside the stadium a number of times. That's to me, that's the one that's worth going to for me.
I actually brought Drew to a training camp, and it was fun because, and I'll remember this for the rest of my life. Jimmy Smith screamed because Drew played basketball with Jimmy's son down in St. Paul's, and Jimmy Smith yelled, "Hey, Drew!"
What a thrill!
And he didn't even care. It's like
because he knew him. He knew him as so and so's dad.
So what? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
That's fair. You weren't here. E.T. played it, but they played the whole 9 o'clock nasty intro thing.
They did?
I don't know.
McNasty's not here. I've confirmed.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he back in studio?
Let me tell you something. If McNasty were here, there would be a situation on the field. He'd be trying to get on the field. He's not allowed. He's not credentialed. There's no credential that says McNasty.
That David Spade was a pretty cool dude, wasn't he?
He was cool.
I mean, he caught it,
Somewhat normal.
Somewhat normal. They interrupt me. All right, they interrupt me.
Yeah.
We had it was hard to hear him.
It was hard to hear.
I did not mean to interrupt him on that one. I thought he was done. It was hard to hear him with our setup. But, it's not like this is, event that you go just seem to a stand-up. It's part of a bigger event that's coming up this weekend here in town. And he's, been invited to host that. So you'll get part of his routine. But I like talking with these celebrities when you can talk with them and you can ask them questions that you really would have and you don't have to feel, concerned about asking them.
Right.
In other words, the nice way of saying it, buddy, I would have never bet that little snot-nosed SNL correspondent would have this glorious career you've had.
Right.
When did it turn for him? Because remember, he was almost lampooned as a lot the Dana Carvey light. Like a Dana Carvey wannabe. That's kind of
he hit on a couple movies.
That's what it was. Tommy Boy, I bet.
He hit on a couple movies.
Right, Tommy Boy is what really kind of put him up.
Yeah.
And then he did
but he's funny. He says, I'm the guy on Grown Ups every other day. Yeah. Grown Ups is on all the time.
Right.
All the time.
I was surprised that I've not seen Grown Ups, so I don't know that.
What?
Yeah, I've not seen it.
That's a lie.
I swear.
How have you never seen
I don't know.
Grown Ups?
I just never stopped on it. I should see it. It's good.
There's 2 Grown Ups.
I know. Grown Ups 2. Ironically.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. We're out here.
Was that
shocking?
Well, I almost feel like you're calling me a liar. You don't believe me. I would say this for some theatric reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure I do.
I don't even know what
You've never come across it?
Yeah, at 40 minutes. I don't stop on TV movies 40 minutes in, ever.
Oh.
Unless I've seen them before.
I stopped on Gladiator last night.
Unless I've seen them before. If I've seen them before, I'll pick them up anywhere. If I haven't seen them before, no.
I said, you kill that son
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah.
Grown-ups?
Oh, yeah.
And grown-ups, too?
Oh, great movies.
Is the idea just these old friends get together after they've already had kids?
Middle school basketball champions.
Yeah, okay.
Coach Buzzer dies, and
All right.
they get together for the funeral.
This sounds a lot like, what's that movie that I thought was pretty... Tag. Did you ever see that one?
Of course I have.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, silly me. Why do I ask these questions?
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Let's come back with more. It's a GFL Friday. You're listening to 1010XL on 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
What are you doing down there? I'm just looking for...
1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
This is Jennifer Marion at Randy Marion Cadillac. Are you ready to drive away today in luxury? Then you should check out Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville.
Discover our luxurious lineup with over 100 Cadillacs to choose from, including the stunning Cadillac IQ, Lyric, Optique, and Vistique.
And here's something important. The $7,500 tax credit on EV vehicles will be gone in just 90 days.
That's right. Don't miss your chance to save while driving in style.
Visit us at Randy Marion Cadillac.
Plus tax tag title $9.99 admin fee and resist all on approved credit.
Denny Thompson here. Look, don't get left in the dark. We're all trying to reason with hurricane season, so at least be prepared. For top-of-the-line generators in Jacksonville, I turn to Tyson. Licensed pros at Tyson deliver reliable, whole-home standby generators and provide fast repair service. They even do custom installations for local businesses, so don't wait. Ensure seamless installation and peace of mind. Call Tyson now, 904-762-1000 for a free estimate on generator services. TysonInc.com.
Hey, Hickett here for my friends at ITP Partners. We're facing interesting economic times, right? Dow goes up, Dow goes down, Dow goes up, Dow goes down. Tariffs, I can't make sense of it, but my guys at ITP Partners can. Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money, and that is a comforting thing. It's the experience, it's the expertise, it's the knowledge, and it's the openness of Chris Bryan, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. They're always there for me, right? Always there for me. And listen, 3 generations of Hickens have invested at ITP Partners, and they listen, and they give us each individualized strategies where our goals become their priority. It's a great time to get in the game. ITP Partners are always there to help. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Easy to get a hold of, or call 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners. They're my financial partners for life.
Final days. Diamonds Direct Summer Showcase ends this Sunday, but there's still time to make it unforgettable. Get an extra 20% off almost everything. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, gold jewelry, tennis bracelets, and stunning fashion jewelry. Plus, this weekend only, top designers from New York and LA are live in store with exclusive collections you can't find anywhere else. The sparkle, the savings, the moment. Don't miss it. Only through Sunday, only at Diamonds Direct. Appointments are filling fast. Get details at diamondsdirect.com.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
Hunters know patience is part of the game.
Just got to keep hunting.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Faber, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnit Outdoors Show. Presented by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning. Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Tailgaters parking season passes are on sale now. Secure your Jaguar season parking today. Enjoy indoor restrooms, a full-service bar and grill, access 4 hours before kickoff. Visit tailgatorsparking.com and book your space today.
Are your kids ready to play this summer? Come check out The Y. Summer is a time for kids to explore new things and expand the limits of their imagination. At The Y, summer camps every day is a new adventure. Kids can learn about STEM, arts and humanities, athletic sports, outdoor games, and more. Registration is now open, but space is limited and spots are filling up quickly. Learn more and find your adventure at fcymca.org. Search Summer Day Camp.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I'll tell you what, it's in every moment of the day, right? It's in every single meeting they're being evaluated. In every single walkthrough they're being evaluated. In obviously in any practice they're going to be evaluated. In any walkthrough they're being evaluated. So to go out and be trusted to go play and line up and assign first and foremost without having to go make a play, like we get to judge that a lot throughout the entire day.
Welcome back. Hanging out here at the Miller Electric Center. Jaguars practicing on the fields right below us. Lots of fans are out today. Just about a full
Season
house.
ticket holders only today.
Oh, that's
so
right. Yeah.
That's part of it. And that was Liam Coen when he joined us earlier today. And that interview will go on 1010XL On Demand here this morning as well. So if you missed it and want to check it out in full, you can do that as well. I've got a Shazam spotlight here. It comes from a team that normally this is where the whole league converges on this franchise and then cherry picks their best talent. The Braves have done it more than once, but I get the feeling that the Athletics are going to stand firm this time with that move to Vegas coming up. They've got good young talent. At some point, and it'll be so unfair, such a kick in the teeth to the fans of Oakland, where you did not put together a consistently winning team with any kind of good facilities, and now you're going to go to Vegas, have a brand new place, and they got all this young talent's about to get good.
Time out. They need you. They need you on camera. You're not on camera here. You need to slide over a little bit.
I was getting out of the sun.
Well,
okay.
That's the way it goes. You got to deal with
they
the
think
elements.
I was at home. I was like cheating, like saying I was reporting live from the Super Bowl. And
that
I
was
really,
the accusation.
Really at home in the living room. Just
that was the accusation. Yeah, I'd like to get Brent Rooker on the Mets, but apparently that ain't happening.
Well, another guy that a lot of people would like to have that is not going to be made available is this relief pitcher they have, Mason Miller.
Oh, yeah.
This kid, today's Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Take that short drive, and like me, you will be one satisfied customer. He matched the fastest pitch of the year, a stat that he produced, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what it is?
104?
104.1, dude.
Yeah.
How fast is it? Will the fastest pitch in human history, where will that land? What will it be?
Can't be much more than that.
God, you would think, but I'm sure when they threw it, when somebody hit 100 for the first time, I'm sure they said it can't be much more than that.
It's like the mile run,
Well, there's also the one thing that goes with this is we don't know. There could have been a pitcher back in 1841 that threw it 110. You don't know.
Doubtful, but
they've tried to do. Is it like the Big Train or one of those guys? They were able to try and use some sort of.
I remember the best video. I think it was Bob Feller against the motorcycle, maybe, and they have him throw it and see how and the motorcycle's going X amount of miles an hour. And see who gets there first. It was good stuff. So, tough to.
Yeah, but he hit 104.1. Meanwhile, the trade deadline does get underway. Eugenio Suarez traded. No, it was Naylor, rather. Naylor traded to Seattle, right?
Yeah.
And Seattle, by the way, is going to have they're linked to a couple of these guys. They've been linked to Suarez.
Yeah. Suarez is the big prize, and
I guess.
40 home runs the guy's got.
Yeah, you know who Suarez is to me? He's the guy you got last year, and where's he these days?
guy I got last year.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Real similar to me. Winker.
Oh, no.
That's who he reminds me of.
Suarez is a home run hitting
Did Suarez
machine.
and Winker play together?
Yeah, maybe in Cincinnati. Yeah. But Suarez is
like a perfect, like if you had to pull up, Mason Miller has the top 5 velocities this year.
Sure.
2 at 104.1, 102. He's like an FM dial, 102.9, 102.7.
I like that.
The 4 fastest.
Hey, E.
Oh. See what happened there.
I guess he's, hey. We got to go. You and me are going to go back and we're going to go out and play Hyde Park. You never played Hyde Park, have you?
I have not.
What am I, just chop liver here? I don't even get like a sidebar invite along, or
you could come. It's in. We went out there yesterday. I hadn't been out there in years. Great condition.
Yeah.
Inexpensive. Beautiful. And the history, as you know, Jeff, 1947, Ben Hogan, playing in a tournament there, made an 11, which I think I bested by 7 shots yesterday, on the short par 3, number 6.
They still have notations, right, out there? They have a plaque in?
They have behind it that says Hogan's Alley or something like that. And I was, my buddy was telling me 16, 17, 18 out here, Hogan's Alley. I go, no. Hogan's Alley is better known for, Fort Worth, right?
Hogan's Alley. Yeah, no, I don't know where I don't know if Hogan's Alley is Colonial. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Hogan's Alley.
But anyway,
refers to like what he did on a major somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna look that up.
I think Hogan's Alley is like the finishing holes at the Colonial, but I'm not sure.
That could be right.
But it's also number 6 at Hyde Park, which was pretty cool. So again, that course oozes with history. It was built 1925. It's 100 years old, and they're redoing the clubhouse. And it's like I said, a shout out to the folks out there who take care of it because refreshingly good condition. So good time. Anyway, I enjoyed myself out there as a golfing out there today or yesterday. So we'll go out there, and play.
Oh, he would never get it.
Yeah.
Oh, Stuart Moore says Riviera.
Yeah, because where he hit a ball between out of bounds and bunkers on the par 5 6th hole, it's still known as Hogan's Alley, I guess, if that's where it is. I don't know. This internet's offering me up like 4 reasons Hogan's Alley exists.
Yeah.
Like they're giving me 3 or 4 different ones.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Hogan's Alleys.
Yeah.
There's also only one Hogan's Heroes.
As far as you know.
Wondering.
As far as you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, E, were you saying something? I'm sorry.
No, I said I'm down to play.
Oh, you're down. Okay, good. Good. Well, we'll go out there and bang it around.
Did you see?
Yes, sir.
Was it Wingard with y'all on CBS 47? It was kind of taking shots at
what?
The Peterson-Balke regime.
Oh yeah, he hated those guys. Remember, he was ticked last year because he didn't get to play
he felt like he
the very end of the
more.
year. Yeah, he was furious.
He says that, I mean, just absolutely, we all know it's the NFL, but I think this staff, this front office, these coaches, I think the best players are going to play.
Yes.
It's how it should be, not whether, I'm not saying I'm the best or whether or not, who knows. I believe I am.
Right.
Ask if he thinks I have an opportunity. So I'm just going to, that's what I do every day. I just go out and play football.
Right.
I do what I was born to do, so wherever the chips stack, whatever, but in my head, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
That may be a little bit of that, youthful mentality being served as well.
Yeah.
Your boy Castellanos now is really he's stockpiling an enemies list.
Talking about Tommy?
Yeah,
Why
because
is he my boy.
Well, I was talking to Yoda right behind you, the FSU fan. Here's a reality too. Where did Castellanos come from?
BC.
What conference is BC playing again?
ACC.
Oh. So it's not like Castellanos left BC and went out to Arizona State and he can say whatever he wants about whoever he wants. They'll never come up again.
Right.
But he hasn't held back since transferring from Boston College. He's doubled down on trash talk about Bama, and he's also had a, unceremonious departure from BC, something he defended this week.
Yeah, that's a hard defense.
He pushed back on the narrative that he quit.
Yeah.
And then Bill O'Brien took the podium yesterday.
Yeah, he was okay. He didn't. He just basically said we see it differently, I think, and I wish it well.
Tommy can think what he wants. We supported the hell out of Tommy. We coached Tommy. We taught Tommy. I wish him the best. We went with Grayson. We told him the team needs you. Come back and compete and win your job back. It's called life. L-I-F-E.
Yeah.
Deal with adversity.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
fair.
This guy's a soft loser is what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Wow.
This guy's soft.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we play FSU. That'll be a win for us. Their quarterback's soft.
Is that what he said?
No.
We'll take a break. We'll make the turn for home.
Oh,
right here
boy.
on the
What a show it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Send this one into the awards company, to the awards store.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Oh, yes, we can. And yes, we will. Because we've got
1010XL.
Make a statement this summer with luxury. Experience the art of progress at Jenkins Genesis of Northeast Jacksonville. Choose the sleek and powerful G70 or the versatile and refined GV80 SUV that's designed to elevate your journey. Enjoy exclusive summer offers and flexible financing. Showroom on Atlantic Boulevard or learn more at genesisofnortheastjacksonville.com for all life's journeys. Jenkins Genesis of Northeast Jacksonville is here. Welcome to the family. Offer subject to change. See dealer for details.
Hello, Jacksonville. This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we know not every injury happens on Sundays. Sometimes it's flag football, weekend yard work, or just playing with your kids. That's why we built a team of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, experts in everything from knees and shoulders to spine and sports injuries. Whether you're chasing championships or chasing your dog, we've got you. Learn more at osjax.com. That's osjax.com.
Hey, gang, Hickett here for my friends, the cleaning freaks at Zero Res. The month of July, National Carpet Cleaning Month. Because of that, Zero Res offering $45 per room of carpet clean and 20% off the air duct cleaning services as well. Listen, busy time of the year, summertime. You have graduation parties, summer barbecues, family, friends over. Beautiful weather, right? Hot weather. So everybody's inside gathering, and now what a great time to get the house cleaned up for the fall, for football season. Carpet's been through some things. Humidity, sand, kids, dogs. And the one friend who always forgets to take their shoes off after the beach. Zero Res can handle it all. Get those carpets Zero Resified. Call the cleaning pros. Schedule an appointment at ZeroResJacksonville.com or call 287-5727. 287-5727. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. Spell it forwards or backwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Yo, you already know it's your main man E.T. And no one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. Whatever your preference, we have everything from tequila cocktails and an extensive bourbon category to top shelf spirits and cocktails. Served over ice balls, local craft beers, and handcrafted whiskey cocktails. Rounded out with adventurous drink menus, second to none. And don't forget about our 29-degree drafts. Check them out now on Atlantic and Kernan. Twin Peaks, eat, drink, scenic views. Come on, somebody.
You wouldn't drive your car 50,000 miles without an oil change. So why are you ignoring your septic tank? That thing's working round the clock, taking every flush, shower, and mystery casserole down the line. Eventually, it fills up. And when it does, you do not want to find out the hard way. Don't wait for the stink. Septic tanks need to be pumped every 3 to 5 years. Call 904-862-6769 to schedule your septic pump out with the pros at Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the Duck. This Day in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On July 25th, 1956, Pittsburgh Pirates' Roberto Clemente hits the MLB's first and only walk-off inside the park grand slam.
Who says there's no free lunch? Join me, Prosser, and Jaguar and Gator legend Fred Taylor for free food and football talk Friday, August 8th at the Alhambra Theater. When you hear this...
Bye-bye! Brock Marion Hill chasing a 90-yard run.
Be caller 28 to win a pair of tickets to a free lunch with Fred. Doors open at 11. Jags talk, Gators talk, football talk, including a 1-hour Q&A with Freddie T, and we're buying your lunch. Stay tuned for this sound to win your tickets.
Bye-bye, Roxbury and Bill chasing a 90-yard run.
Courtesy of Jenkins Hyundai and Genesis of Jacksonville on Atlantic.
David here with Royal Pest Services. It's back. Our summer Centricon Termite Special. New installs begin as low as $249. And if you have existing Centricon, but your renewal is through the roof, we can transfer you to Royal at no cost. Visit RoyalPestServices.com to schedule a free estimate.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Want to grow your hair back?
IHRS, right here in Jacksonville, is the only hair transplant clinic in the Southeast to offer multi-unit hair grafting and the 45-minute PRP treatments. Grow your hair back. Call now for a free in-person evaluation. 904-777-IHRS, 904-777-4477, or visit hairforme.com.
10XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air, Electric and Plumbing. Keeping Jack's cool since 87.
Oh, that footwork by Trevor on that last play was outstanding as he zipped a touchdown in the 7-on-7 here.
I mean, that 8-yard slant, you can't deliver it any better than he did.
He won for the culture.
Hit me.
We got a problem in the ATL, I believe.
All right.
Sunscreen? No sunscreen?
Glorilla. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy right now.
What just happened?
What are we talking
she called
about?
the cops because I think somebody broke into her house and they found some illegal substances and she got arrested.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to call the cops to your house, don't you at least hide your stash, your contraband?
Don't you?
Huh? Because they're not coming there to... Hey, it's not like they came there with a search warrant to tear the place up. Huh? What's he... Yeah.
All right. Thank you, E.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would think if you call the cops to your house, man, I mean, you, like, at least put the contraband, like, underneath the sofa or something. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You just leave it out, just sitting out, like no big deal?
Before we go, also
what's wrong?
representing the lunch bunch is the man, the legend, JJ.
He stepped in for ET right now?
I believe so.
Oh.
So he should,
I don't know. You know how those guys operate. He's probably wandering around the studio right now. Knows he doesn't have anything to really do here for about another 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, even more than that.
Yeah.
We're a long way from home. I mean, I was kind of expecting ET to send us out with something trending.
No.
I mean,
we're watching Jags practice. What we're doing.
Yeah, it's just, again, I love that people have the opportunity to come out and see the team. I think it's especially, and everyone, you know, in today's day and age, you can get priced out of the game day experience. It gives kids and everyone else a chance to come out. But it takes, for me personally, after 30 years of covering the Jaguars, about 10 minutes, and it's the tediousness is enough for me. I'll see you in September.
I wonder if it's.
I'll show up August 9th for maybe a half.
I wonder if it's Travis Hunter autograph day today.
Why? Because it's season ticket holders?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't know if he's already done it. I know that's always a big deal for a lot of the fans who come out here. They're hoping to get some.
You know, I haven't really paid much attention. I guess the one thing we should be watching is Travis Hunter playing defense.
He's on defense.
Yeah.
He just came off the field right there.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention. I'm so used to not looking for a defender to stand out that I don't pay much attention.
Lockdown.
Is that what happened?
Oh, Mullins had to throw it away.
Okay.
Throw it away. There's half the field was covered by Travis Hunter on that particular play. I just want to say that. Make sure we get that.
It really is amazing that one of your top 2 receivers and one of your top 2 cornerbacks at the NFL is the same person. That's fascinating.
There's a touchdown right there.
Has that ever been the case?
Johnny Boy Wolford.
Has there ever been a team, an NFL team, who one of their best 2 receivers and one of their best 2 corners were the same guy? I'd say that's never happened. Like, Deion could play receiver, but he wasn't one of the best 2 receivers.
Right.
Like, has there ever been a guy who literally is one of the top 2 receivers on an NFL team and one of the top 2 corners?
Yeah.
Because I think he is right now before he played a game. Would you say that? Would you be comfortable saying that?
Yeah. But I think part of that is because of what we have.
Well, that's fair, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, who's our next best receiver after BTJ?
That's a great question. I guess it's De'Ami Brown.
Okay. And what has he done in his career?
Nothing.
Right. So
we got a couple of guys that have munched on nothing burgers in their career that we're expecting things from. Those are Parker Washington and De'Ami Brown.
Oh,
that's a good grab.
There it is.
Right on
P-Dub.
cue. Right on cue.
P-Dub just caught a rip from Trevor in the back of the end zone.
Yeah. You know what he's thinking right now? I'm so glad Travis Hunter wasn't covering me.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking. Travis Hunter's not in the game right now.
No, that's too bad. I mean, again, we're seeing the effects of all this. We had Foyer on with us.
Yeah, Foyer, I need you to knock that down.
Foyer's another one of those guys that's to be as fast twitching linebacker is the big dude.
Who's 27? Because 27 got beat on that one. Can you see his name right there?
I think it's 22. I think it's Jarian Jones.
No.
Oh, no, it's 27 here in the back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Is it?
Who is that?
Is it Wilson?
Dewey's
Murray,
in there
maybe?
too. Oh, Murray.
I don't know.
That's a bad sign.
No, I don't know. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. Dewey's in the game as well. We got some movement. Trevor going up top, throws it. Oh, that's Jarian Jones on good defense on BTJ.
Oh, that's
he wants a flag. Trevor wants a flag.
That's a rookie. Ranshaw.
Oh no, that's a problem.
He got beat.
He got beat.
Like what you're seeing early there.
No, we're gonna cut him.
And that'll do it for this up close and personal look at the Jaguars as they now head to the other end of the field.
Well, that was red zone work right there.
Yeah,
Good.
I like to see that red zone work. I wasn't overly impressed or unimpressed. It looked like a typical Jaguar drive that would have ended in a field goal.
Do you think you'll watch Happy Gilmore 2 tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably will.
Only
too.
because we're still not the regular season football. We're still doing a lot of movie and show watching at the house.
Yeah.
I saw a good movie, The Amateur. That was good. You watched that one?
I have not.
Yeah, that's on, I don't know, Peacock maybe, but it's got the who's that actor who played Freddie Mercury?
It's Oscar winner Rami Malek.
Rami Malek. He's the star of this one. He's very good.
Okay.
And then we watched, and I found out you watched the show too at the same time. We could have been calling each other and talking about the episodes. I'm disappointing, but the Untamed.
Yeah, Untamed was
what did
good.
you think of episode 2, Hick? We got a little discussion, but nah, that opportunity lost. We've both seen it and put it to bed now.
Yeah, it's done. It's six episodes.
Yeah, and you know what? That's one of those where the internet's not always right, because I was curious how many episodes it had when we were first getting started, so I Googled, episodes, and it showed 10.
Oh.
For the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must have been maybe they were showing some repeat episodes and I didn't look at everything. But so I was kind of shocked when the show ended.
Right.
But you could tell it was going to end, and that was pretty good. I think Mrs. P may have a little kind of a crush on that Eric Bana guy. How would you be on that? Does that matter at this stage?
No.
It doesn't matter, right?
Eric Bana's the one who kind of a little resemblance
to Urban a little bit.
Urban.
Yeah. She has nothing for Urban, so go figure.
All right.
And I don't want to misspeak here. I don't want to put thoughts in her head that aren't really there.
And it's probably
when I ask somebody how
it's probably good that she doesn't have anything for Urban, because Urban's a dog.
He'd be over today. I'd have to every morning when I left, I'd have to put a lock on the door.
He'd be hitting on her.
No.
Kid, because we care.
This is what gives me pause.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you ask, he's like, how old do you think that Eric Bana is? 56.
That's what you said?
No, I asked her, how old do you think Eric Bana is? 56. I couldn't get the question
she knew
out.
it.
Right. And then I went back a little bit later just to check, right? 56. And by the way, if you don't know the answer, then you come back with, so how old was he?
She nailed it.
Yeah, so that gave you a little.
Done some research.
I think we got going on. I think I can recall her saying that, picking up on the little hints earlier.
Oh, listen, I'm
good with it, man.
Yeah, the way you fawned over Hannah through the years.
That's fair.
That's
fair. And they're kind of similar. Like, I don't think that Eric Bana is some heartthrob looking dude.
No.
Like I said, if you look anything at all like Urban, your ceiling is capped.
Yeah.
I thought
he had some good lettuce in the movie.
Yeah, he had that salt and pepper lettuce, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was thick.
Apparently it's 56, though, Dan, if you're wondering. Like, on the nose. Well, I stopped short of what's the birthday. I
don't want to know that. By the way, it's coming up. The birthday's coming up. So he'll be 57 if you're scoring at home. Oh, I love the Jag fan out here. Jag fan meeting Jag fan, chatting it up.
I like Jag fans who come here unaware that you have to already have bought tickets, and they're like disappointment and like arguing.
Turned away?
Yeah, how do you turn anyone? I guess you don't have room.
You don't have room?
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
And today was season ticket holders only, so you probably didn't get much of the
Is that what it was?
Interloping.
I'm a season ticket holder, and
are you? Yeah. Well, you're here.
Yeah.
I have been, and I got to be honest. I got a guy here. Who is he? I'll give him credit. He's coming at me hard. He ain't giving up. But once a week, I get I get an email. I get a text and a voicemail about renewing the season tickets. That could be him right there scoping me out. If I finally got because I won't call him or text him back. He probably hates me by now.
I don't know how many years I've had. Well, I guess
you're probably about
Brooks
6 or 8.
20. No, it's more than that. He's probably about 6 when we got. Is he probably about 15 years?
Yeah.
I think I got a 10-year thing when I passed.
We had him the first year or two, and then we had a couple of years. I mean, I don't know if it was 1 or 2. I can't. Honest goodness, I can't keep up. Maybe only 1.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. The bottom line is this: if you get season tickets and then the team ends up bad, it's a terrible experience, and you don't get them back. If you get the season tickets and they're good, you're fired up. But we got them in 22 to start, or 23 to start after the playoff year, and they're playing like crap. And the home games against good teams are getting beat. And by November, no one wants to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not about eating tickets, dude. I don't like that.
JJ, play us out of here, my friend.
Now, the 2-minute drill on 1010XL.
Oh, Mike Dempsey's out here again.
Hey!
What's happening,
I'm
my
at
man?
camp today. I'm going to summer camp.
Summer camp day.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice little setup. I love this.
Very nice.
Right?
Yeah, setup.
They enclose this and air condition it.
That would be
we may move here.
Be a slight upgrade if we got a little AC, but we made it.
That's not a bad idea just to do this one little area.
Just a corner. The 10-10 corner.
Yeah.
Once the sun has gone up it's gone up now, you'll probably be better. We had
we'll
that
be fine.
one little period where the sun was hitting just Dan and I. Everywhere else was in the shade.
We'll be good. We'll be
Probably
good.
some
Got a
fairness
little
in
warm. What do you got cooking today? Tommy Mack coming up?
Tommy Mack is down on the field right now, glad handing.
Taking
as
notes?
He want to do. I'm sure.
Taking notes?
He's got volumes. Are you kidding me? Tony Smith is taking notes. I am observing, not taking as many notes. And, can we just get at one point today, right before the end of practice,
Please.
can we get Brian Thomas opposite Travis Hunter?
That's all we want.
And send him deep. One time.
One time.
Just
Ball in the air. Let's see what happens.
Just go.
No help.
Just for fun.
No help over the top.
Put a little fun in it.
One-on-one.
I love it.
I always thought they should handle the in-stadium scrimmage that way. First play should be a deep ball. Just get the crowd riled up, man. Even if you don't complete it. So.
They could do a better job of figuring out what is good and impactful as a practice drill and what would also appeal to the fan.
Right.
So that what one-on-ones do.
It's not like you're not going to throw
correct.
Right.
Sure.
At some point.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
When the fans are out here.
They
But
get going from
whatever.
there.
I mean, look, there's a lot of practice still to go.
You might see it.
We might see it.
You might see it.
It's a defensive day for number 12.
Yes, it is. Yeah, after 2 on offense, today goes to defense, and then at some point, sooner rather than later, we'll be doing both in the same workouts.
I can't wait, man.
Me either.
But 64 jumped offside, so we cut him.
We cut 64
he's done.
today. Yeah,
He
we cut
didn't
him.
get a name.
Yeah.
he hasn't earned a name.
Yeah, when you're 64 and you're not, Hainsey.
Yeah, you can't be false starting. They had like 2 false starts very early. False start on the first play.
With no defense across from you. That's the bad part.
They actually they did have the one you're talking about was 7-on-7, but they did in the very first 11-on-11 false start. Like that's a deafening crowd noise got to them.
Yeah,
right there. Crowd's good though. I kid not.
Yeah, it is. It's been like that all week, hasn't it?
Absolutely, man.
That's terrific. All right, well, Jaguars today's coming up
Have
next.
a good show, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Live from here at the Miller Electric Center. What a complex and what a start to the football season so far. That's kind of how we started. No news, good news, really, when it comes to these workouts. I don't want any eye-popping information coming out. Let's just slow and steady get through it. All right, that'll do it for us. This is the drill. It's been a GFL Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody.